Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. It's the Colleyville Heritage Panthers and the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Alongside Heckma Harris and Chris Beam, I'm Doug Branch, and it's game 2, or week 1 on the season. Last week, the Colleyville Heritage Panthers lose a tough one to the number 1 team in the state of Texas, the Aledo Bearcats. But Chris, tonight they venture up north, a little east to Frisco, Texas, and take on a team that was handled very well by Frisco Lone Star last week at the Star here in Frisco. But tonight they look to get on both of these teams for their first victory of the season.
Yeah, and don't let Frisco Heritage fool you, because Frisco Heritage up at Toyota Stadium tonight, and Frisco Heritage is a good football team. They've got a quarterback named Amari Jones, and he rushed for 135 yards last week against a really, really good Frisco Lone Star. And Frisco Lone Star is not a really bad team, because they ended up in the state championship game last year and had the all-state quarterback Jason Shelley.
Heckma, last week, a very tough game for this Colleyville Heritage Panther football team. The loss to Aledo, but down on the sidelines, you were able to see a team there in the fourth quarter that, with 3 minutes to go, was right on the doorstep of victory.
Absolutely, Doug. I mean, after speaking with Coach Willis today, he let me know that these guys had a great week of practice. You know, you would expect for there to be a little bit of disappointment on behalf of the team, because they played such a close and hard-nosed football game last week. But Coach Willis definitely let me know that his guys are ready to go tonight and get a W.
A beautiful night here in at Toyota Stadium in Frisco. Winds look to be freshening out of the north, so it should be a very comfortable night for football. When we come back on the pregame show, we will visit with Frisco, or check that Colleyville Heritage head coach Joe Willis. That's next as we roll on here from Toyota Stadium, back after this quick timeout.
Chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising
Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Who, me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out Burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Back on the pregame show, now joined by Colleyville Heritage Panther head coach Joe Willis. And Coach, won't dwell too much on last week, but what a great opening game for your squad, going toe-to-toe like a championship boxing match with the number one team in the state. You fall just a little bit short, but you've got to come out of that with lots of good messages for the kids.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, one, it was a great environment for a game. I mean, I was proud of our fans for getting out and supporting our guys. I mean, it's a full stadium, a lot like a playoff, and the kids can feel that, and so that led to us playing a very spirited game, and I thought we got a lot out of it because we got to go back on Saturday and look at some of the things that we did that we could have done right that were mental mistakes, they weren't physical mistakes, and correct those errors as we go forward. So the next time we play in that type of game, I'm going to feel a lot better about our guys, and that's why we scheduled a lead-up.
Your defense holds that team down. I mean, they're a team that puts up a lot of points. At least they did last year. They don't have a lot of change in personnel this year, but you guys really went out there and went toe-to-toe with, across the front line, kids that were much bigger.
Oh, well, there's no doubt about it. I mean, physically, that's one of the biggest teams that we're going to play all year. And I was really proud of our defense. We had some breakdowns. Obviously, the first game of the year and some kids breaking into new positions. You're going to have that. But I'll tell you what I was really satisfied and impressed with was the way our kids physically matched up with their guys, especially up front, because, a lot of people said our defensive front was where we had to rebuild and we were going to have some mismatches there. I'll tell you what, I was really pleased with our down three and our four linebackers did a great job all night on the run.
With, 3 minutes to go, I said on the radio call that if I asked Joe Willis at the pregame that you're a point behind with 3 minutes to go and got a chance to win this football game, are you okay with that? And my thing was, hey, you're ecstatic.
Well, I mean, you always want a game like that. You never want to blow out. You never want a game, either way. That you're either too far ahead or too far behind there at the end of the game, because that's where you see those kids, get tested. That's where you see, the mental toughness come into play, and that's what we prided ourselves on all offseason, was building that mental toughness. And that game was another great example, for our kids. Hey, you're gonna, in the moment that it happens, you're gonna have to be mentally tough as well as physically hold up.
Well, one thing about tonight is for sure, Heritage is going to win. It's either going to be Colleyville Heritage or Frisco Heritage as we come to tonight's game. They obviously had a big game last week over in the Star, the new Cowboys facility, on national TV. Probably didn't play the way Coach Shea Hendricks would have liked them to play, but you can't overlook any opponent.
No, there's no doubt about one. This is a playoff team. It's a playoff caliber team. They've got a lot of talent on their side of the ball, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So we haven't overlooked them. And what I told our kids is, last week was about playing number one. This week is about playing like we're number one. And we've got to have that mentality. So we got to go out every week with the idea that we're going to take care of business, no matter who it is across the field from us.
What was the kids' worth? How did they work this week after getting so close against a team like Aledo? Did you see a difference in the preseason workouts to what you saw this week?
I'm being honest, I don't know that I did, because our kids have worked really hard to get to the point where they're at right now. And so, on Saturday they sat there with very solemn faces and understood the message. And on Monday they came right back out to work, which is what we expect out of them. And that's a good feeling as a coach, because your guys, hey, they know where they're at. They know how to take care of business now. We got tested. That's all that game means. Win or lose, we got a good test and we competed, and that's what we wanted out of it. So they went right back to work this last week, and I was really proud of them.
Cameroon continues to lead this offense for you. Of course, Kevon Ahmad. You've got Ortiz out of the backfield, who I actually thought was maybe one of the keys in the game, that he was able to run the football and they couldn't just stick on your wide receivers like they wanted to.
Well, no question, you've got to be able to run the ball, and again, in any playoff game or in a big game like that, you've got to be able to run the ball, and it goes back to, what I was saying about our defensive line, the same thing about our offensive line. I was really impressed with the way they came together, and, we had to throw the ball a little bit early, but we ran 78 plays in that game, and that's a lot of snaps, and so second half, just like I told them what happened, they got a little tired, and we started running the ball a little bit better on them, and that opens up a lot in the passing game too. So they really complement each other. I was really proud of our offensive line and Mario for what they did in the run game last week.
Victory to get the keys to get the victory over the Coyotes tonight.
Well, like always, don't turn the ball over. We can't turn the ball over and make mistakes. And defensively, we've got to fix those issues we had last week, and I think we'll do that in the secondary. And really looking forward to a great test tonight.
It's head coach Joe Willis. When we come back on the pregame show, we'll visit with Frisco Heritage Coyote coach Shea Hendricks. That's next here on High School Game Night.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Back on the pregame show, now joined by Frisco Heritage Coyote head coach Shea Hendricks. And coach, you started out the year in a fantastic place to play football over at the Star. I know the game didn't go the way you wanted to on national TV, but you put that behind you, but you stepped right into the den again with a really good Colleyville Heritage team.
Well, that was by design. We wanted to play the best competition we could out of the chute, and we haven't done that in the past, but I think in order for our program to take the next step, that's what we're trying to do. So, getting to play Colleyville and getting the challenge and learning how to play fast and learn how to play a brand of football like this, I think is going to help us. So I think we'll be ready to play tonight. We played good at times last week. If we can put 4 quarters together, I think we'll be right in the middle of this game.
Was it hard for the kids maybe playing their first game there to be kind of in awe of that situation, or and then you come here to Toyota Stadium? I mean, 2 really nice facilities. Is it hard for them to just get on the field and say it's just a football field?
Well, not here. I mean, this is our home. We've been playing here forever. all these kids have grown up playing in this stadium, so this feels like home for us. It's a beautiful venue, and we're spoiled rotten. We get that, but this does feel like home for us. Last week was awesome. The atmosphere was incredible. It was sold out. It was on TV. I think we had some nerves, but you know what? We settled in and played okay. We just made some rookie mistakes. We busted some coverages in the secondary that was disappointing. We missed a lot of assignments offensively and defensively, so hopefully we got those fixed, and we'll play a little bit better for 4 quarters tonight.
On the offensive side of the ball, you're led by your junior quarterback, Amari Jones. Talk about him.
He's everything for us. He's a tremendous leader. He's a great kid. He's passionate about football. We're hoping he continues to make strides as a quarterback. You've seen his athleticism. He can run. There's no doubt about it. We need him to grow up in the pocket a little bit. We've been really talking with him about being a distributor of the ball, trying to get rid of it. We got other playmakers too. So, for us to be as successful as we want to be, he's going to have to get rid of the ball, stay in the pocket a little bit more, and be a distributor.
Not necessarily depend on his legs.
Correct. I mean, we're always going to count on his legs, and he's going to run the ball, but we're hoping if other people get involved, it'll make him that much more dangerous.
Is tonight's key then for you guys to have a much more balanced offense to have a chance to beat this team?
No question. No question. He's got to get rid of the ball. Our receivers have to make plays in the passing game. We got to get more of a push up front so our running backs have a few more creases and holes. And, if we're going to be successful as an offense, we got to get everybody involved.
Defensively, obviously, Cam Roan speaks for himself, Kevon Ahmad. Do you guys have to make sure that you really stop that passing attack? Because now they got a guy in Ortiz that runs the football well, too. They're very balanced.
They are balanced, and that's what makes it tough to stop a team like that. And obviously the passing game is a big concern, but I'm just as concerned about our run game. So we're going to have to play both. We're going to have to guess right. Hopefully we got some run blitzes called when they're running. Hopefully we're in coverage when they throw. If not, it could be a long night. They're really good. But we faced a really good team last week, obviously, and hopefully it made us better. That's the point.
Talk about the stalwarts that we'll see on defense that'll lead you tonight.
Well, we got to tackle. Last week we talked about that all week. We didn't do a great job tackling. We knew they'd make some plays. We got to tackle better. We've got to contain the quarterback. And then when they do make catches, we got to tackle and make them snap it again, And if we can contain their running back, hopefully we'll get them in 3rd and long. If they're in 3rd and short all night and 2nd and short all night, it's going to be a long game for us. We got to make stops on 1st down and put them in a predictable situation.
All right, that's head coach Shea Hendricks from the Heritage Coyotes. Heritage is going to win tonight. We'll have to decide which one it is in about 60 minutes.
That's right, the Heritage Bowl.
All right, very good. When we come back, more on high school game night in a moment.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. Our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of College Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the Haunted Mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want? Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try. Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches. Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Rock your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee. Which, catch what? Which is what you want.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
And welcome back to Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. About to get underway here. Colleyville will kick off, going from our left to our right, north to south, as they visit the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Ball is in the air, back deep for the Coyotes, and fielding will be number 9. He comes to his left. He's hit there. Nice tackle. And that is Sage Hebb for Colleyville on the tackle. Andrew Henry on the return, the sophomore for the Heritage High School Coyotes. And alongside Chris Beam, Heckma Harrison, and guys, as the sun has basically left the field. We're in shade. It's a gorgeous night for football here in Frisco.
Absolutely, man. This is a gorgeous stadium. Being down on the field, man, the grass is cut just right, man. This is good playing conditions for both teams.
Quarterback Amari Jones will step in. Behind him in the backfield is Andrew Henry, the sophomore. Henry went 12 rushes for 46 yards. They'll throw out to the right-hand side. It's caught. And a marginal gain. Travis Garner on the reception, the 6', 180-pound junior who caught 2 receptions for 24 yards last week.
Yeah, these guys come out in a 3-4. Look like these guys are playing got them on the heels already, man. So good sign right now from Colleyville Heritage.
Jones from the shotgun takes the snap, hands it off inside to Henry, right side. He's got room all the way out to the 35 and knocked down at the 38-yard line. It will be a Frisco Heritage Coyote first down at the 38.
Well, yeah. Well, just as I say that, these guys bust off a run for 10 yards. So,
and they continue to work quickly. Here's a handoff coming to our left. Getting the corner is Henry. He's out to the 45, now crosses the 50, run out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Daryl Jett, which is a great wide receiver name, by the way.
That's Daryl Jett.
Daryl Jett. What a great wide receiver name. Was holding number 13 for the Panthers on the outside.
Snap back, Henry, or check that. Jones looking to throw. Now he's flushed out the right-hand side. Gets around the corner on a stick move, and he goes wide. He's got space. He's to the 20, 15, turns the corner, and he is knocked out around the 6-yard line. A nice run and a make-up play right there, busted for Amari Jones, and just like that, Frisco looks a lot like Aledo Bearcats last week.
Listen, this Amari Jones guy, we have an athlete on the field tonight, guys. This guy took the ball for about 30 yards right there. I mean, completely ad-libbed. It looked like the play broke down.
He looked the same last week against Frisco, actually.
First down at the 6, handoff up the middle to Henry. He's tripped up down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down and goal from the 3.
Amari Jones and Andrew Henry are basically the workhorses. Together last week, they ran for over they had over 34 carries, so that's kind of their bread and butter out of the backfield.
Right back to the spread formation from the shotgun. Jones snap, hands off inside, and there's crashing from the edge. Doesn't make the tackle, and wow, gets all the way down to the goal line. Does Henry coming off the edge for Colleyville was number 3, Thomas Chapman, but he was not able to wrap up right there, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1 from the 1.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of these high schools and colleges play that spread option offense, so you really can't tell. You have to honor the fullback in the hole, so that's a lot of times that linebacker's just stuck on that guy.
3rd and goal, snap back. Quarterback's going to keep it. He jumps up over the top,
and
on this side, they give him the touchdown.
Yeah.
So Frisco, very quickly, the Heritage Coyotes go down the field and put 6 points on the board with the PAT to come.
You know, I can tell you, man, they made it from the first series, man. They stopped them cold. And after that, man, number 1, Amari Jones and Henry?
Andrew Henry.
Andrew Henry. These guys went to work, man. These guys are going to have to get back to work on that, man. They look like they sliced them up pretty good on that drive.
Extra point by Dalton Black is good, and with – where is the scoreboard here, boys?
Right in front of you, 10:01.
10:01 to go.
It's right in front of you, too.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have glasses on. I'm using my binocles. But anyway, 7-0 score let's just keep it right here, right there. Same thing happened last week. Aledo goes down, put 7 quick points on the board, but Joe Willis's squad was able to rebound from that. I'm guessing he did not expect that from his defense on series number 1.
Yeah, I'm guessing that no one for Colleyville Heritage thought that they were going to be able to move the ball so quickly on their first drive. Right now, I'm just looking at these guys just to get back. I mean, last week the defense gave up a bunch of yards and really kind of put them at a disadvantage where they were playing from behind the whole game. So these guys are going to have to really get some stops against Frisco Heritage.
All right, one thing this is how we fix it. We back up. I'm too tall.
Is that right?
Well, sit down.
The windows, but when I'm sitting down, then I can't see. So
it's kind of hard because the windows here at Toyota Stadium, it's really nice for a soccer game, but if you stand up, it kind of blocks you, especially if you're like 6'4", like Doug Branch.
No,
I'm the shorty in the group.
So Jermon Thornton and Kevon Ahmad are back deep right in front of them, and the triangle setup to receive the ball is Gavin Schaefer. Black will kick off. Right foot, and he chops it to the left-hand side up in the air. Fair catch, and it's out of bounds. So Colleyville's going to get great field position to start.
Yeah, he's going to get a chewing for that. I'm sure that's not what he wanted to do, unless he was just trying to keep it away from
the Kevon Ahmad.
He's probably like, if you. I bet the coach, Shea Hendricks said to him, "Okay, if you kick it to 1, okay, you have in-house suspension for a week."
Absolutely.
In-house suspension. Chris Beam.
Look at that.
Listen, I've coined myself as the president of the Kevon Ahmad fan club.
I forgot to announce you as that, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Just call me fan club. Don't even call me Heckma anymore.
No, we'll just call you Prez.
Yeah, Prez. All right, cool.
The Prez, yeah.
That sounds good.
Ahmad comes closest to us. He's a single receiver to this side. To the high side is Jermon Thornton and Cam. What's Cam's last name? Larry Brown.
Cam Brown. They're going to
go
right
deep ball right at it. Here comes Kevon Ahmad just outside. You know what?
He needs
didn't
a run
to that.
He needs a run.
He had his head looking back.
No,
he didn't run.
When he saw the ball in the air, he stopped, and it looks like there's a flag on the play, and they just called it. I think it's a hold against Colleyville. We'll see if we get this. It's a hold, yeah. Hold against Colleyville. They're going to push him back.
Now, I'm telling you, for any of opposing teams listening to this, one thing that I'm baffled by is single coverage on Kevon Ahmad. I can't imagine.
I know, like, as soon as I see it, I'm like, they don't have anybody covering him over the top?
I can't imagine teams coming in with that much confidence.
He's single covered again.
Cam Brown to the high side, Ahmad and Jermon to this side. Handoff up the middle. Nope. Roan still got it. Now he'll throw.
Great throw.
Caught. Brown's got it. First down yardage, and he gets all the way across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice job on the comeback route from Cam Brown. It's hard to not call him Larry. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
It's a nice 17-yard gain by Brown coming back to the ball, and when he caught he secured the ball and got upfield.
Two receivers to the far side. They'll give it to Kevon Ahmad going left. Meets two tacklers, and he's yanked down after a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the 42 of the Coyotes.
You know, on that previous play, you know, it's really kind of trippy watching a left-handed quarterback because he's spreading out there, and you think that the ball's not going to come out, and all of a sudden, boom, it comes out when he rolls to his left. Great throw by Cam Roan, by the way.
Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Snap back. They'll give it to Ortiz up the middle, and the diminutive Ortiz pushes forward for 2. We'll call it 2 yards down just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3 for the Panthers. They get right back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice run by Ortiz, actually, because he was hitting the backfield and kind of moved the pile forward.
You know, being down on the field last week, man, Ortiz is a really little guy, man. You can't see him in those pile-ups.
Rome wants to throw, but now he's going to run. He's got first down yardage, turns the corner, gets a block, and out of bounds at the 28-yard line for another Colleyville Heritage Panther. First down.
Yeah, these guys have come out, man. I mean, we're just going to have to get some stops on defense, but Colleyville Heritage's offense is always rolling.
Yeah, they're trying to hurry up. And I think that's a lot of times these kids do. See how many points they can score.
Spotted at the 27-yard line. Roan will call the signals, looking over to the left to get the play. Backs up into the shotgun. To his left, it's Ortiz. Out to the far left side is Kevon Ahmad. To the near side, it's Thornton and Brown. Roan directing traffic, calling the offensive set. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throwing quickly. He had a crossing route for Jermon Thornton, and Thornton was too fast, or Cameron was a little bit slow because it was thrown behind him.
Yeah, he put it on his hip, man, but it was laden behind him. So, you know, just like the play that cost him last week, you know, Cam has got to definitely progress from that week to week and get that ball out in front of him. Otherwise, man, he runs to the pylon for a touchdown.
And that Heritage linebacker's playing Thornton probably about 8 yards off the ball, so that was a pretty good play call to get in that little zone.
Man coverage for Kevon Ahmad on the left side. Roan's looking that way. Now he's getting rushed. He's spit out on the right-hand side. He throws, and it's into the back shoulder of Jermon Thornton and knocked away. A nice defensive play by Carlos Crawford.
He had actually Cam Brown on the backside breaking free, and he the pressure got to him so fast that Cam couldn't find Cam.
Cam couldn't find Cam.
Yeah, nice. Cam was over there waving his hands.
Sounds like an auto body shop.
Cam Brown was waving his hands like, throw it to me.
They set up on the far hash. 2 receivers to the high side, 2 to the near side. That's Thornton and Brown on this side of the field. Motion going far side on Ortiz. Wanting to throw a crossing route. Kevon Ahmad's got it, and he's got space. Crosses. He breaks a tackle, and he's down to the 8-yard line. Call it the 7, and another first down for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
That's a great play.
Little middle screen by Coach Willis and.
Isn't that kind of just a forward handoff, basically? To Cam
yeah, but it's a nice little middle screen.
I love that formation. It's
quickly into the Wildcat.
Ooh, man!
Check that. Thornton,
27.
That's Kevon Ahmad is picked up and thrown down, and that's number, as you said, 27, Jared Brown, the senior. Lifted him up by the waist and drove his shoulder into the ground, but popping right back up is Kevon Ahmad.
Textbook tackle right there.
Junior wide receiver for your Colleyville Heritage Panthers. They'll hand it off. Nope, Roan will keep it. He's got nowhere to go, and he's buried there. Coming from the backside to make the play is Bailey Marsh.
You know, guys, I guess I'm an old-school football kind of guy, man. I really wish sometime that these teams would huddle up. You know, I think that's a lot of what's wrong with football these days, man, when I see them standing at the line of scrimmage like that.
Well, what it doesn't allow is to be any substitutions, really. I think that's more what they're trying to do is get mismatches. This is an interesting formation. We have not seen this, or I don't recall seeing it last week. Motion coming to this side. They'll fake the handoff. Roan rolling to his left. He'll throw. Hits the halfback out of the backfield down to the, we'll call it 4-yard line. That's number 6, Connor Cole. Cole picks up a few yards, and it's going to be 4th down and 4 from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, didn't have a lot going on for himself right there, you know. Got it out of his hands as fast as he could. Really wasn't a lot, you know, so they made something out of nothing on that play.
Joe Willis will send T.J. Watson out to kick. They'll spot it right at the 11-yard line, a 21-yard attempt on the hold. It's Colin Losick. Snap is back high, gets it up, and looks to be good, and it is. So the Panthers do not go denied here in their first possession. 3 points on the board, and the score now 7-3. And Heckma, a fairly decent answer from the Colleyville Heritage Panthers.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Colleyville came down. They moved the ball fairly well. Just right there at the end, the offense kind of sputtered. But that's, you know, hey, I think these guys will come back out. I'm just hoping for the defense to get out here and get some stops. But back to what I was saying earlier, Doug, you know, I know that you want to, as a team, to get a bunch of mismatches out here, but for a team like Colleyville just going for the no-huddle offense, it seems like if they get their set together, you know, they'd be able to execute plays a little bit better. That's all. Just an observation.
7-3 Heritage Coyotes lead the Heritage Panthers back after this 30-second timeout on high school game night.
Secret to our Graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Back at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, the score 7-3. Heritage leads Heritage. Frisco over Colleyville right now, and Colleyville set to kick off. Ball spotted on the 40-yard line, and Connor Cole will put his right foot into it. He does so. Ball will come down at the 4-yard line, and that's where Heritage will bring it back. They're coming left. They've got a little bit of room and drug down. Down and out of bounds at the 15-yard line on a nice defensive play from number 18 for Colleyville. That is Mitchell Hubbard.
Nice little push out of bounds as well by Caleb Murphy. He got a little, didn't like he wanted to go out of bounds, and Caleb Murphy made sure he was like, you're getting out of bounds here.
Yeah, that was more like a shove.
It was a nice little shove. It was legal, though. It was a legal shove. It was in bounds.
Along the front side for Colleyville here, it's Travis Richards, Dylan Francis, and Thomas Chapman. The linebackers are Paul Mpunga, Deuce Nisbet, Emerson Lout, and Sage Hepp. Snap back, they throw it, pitched out, fumbled. Ball's on the turf, but falling right back on top of it is the running back Henry on a poor pitch behind him. from the quarterback, Jones.
Yeah, good thing he mishandled that ball, man, because he had plenty of acreage in front of him on that play.
Second down, give him a loss of 7 on the play. It's all the way back to the 7-yard line. From the shotgun, 2 receivers to the high side. Throws quick slant left, caught, and quickly tackled at a nice play there by, I believe that was Caleb Murphy, and it was, who stops the wide receiver for the Coyotes after, I guess, a 6-yard gain, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and 11.
I'm impressed with this Amari Jones, man. Great arm, good accuracy.
Jones puts one up right side. This one flails and floats, and it's knocked down.
Nice pass defense.
That's a great job on defense by Mitchell Hubbard. That one just kind of hung up there like a wounded duck.
Yeah, and a lot of times the DBs will try to go up and catch that, and that's when he missed it and the other guy catches it. Next thing you know, you're watching him running in the end zone.
Yeah, it's more of a punt than a pass.
Right, exactly. So good job about him getting up there, meeting the ball, and pushing it straight down through the offensive wide receiver's hands.
1 minute for this possession. It's 4th and 11, and the Coyotes will kick. Back deep is Kevon Ahmad.
He's going to kick this out of bounds?
I would assume the way they kick everything is going to be out of bounds.
No, he's kicking it right
to him.
Go.
This should be interesting. Ahmad from
fun.
the 40. Got room up the middle. He's got an angle.
He's gone.
He cuts to the angle, beats the defender, and
Ahmad says
a hold.
He's going to give it on number 3.
Ahmad
he
scores,
wouldn't let go.
Was it a hold?
Yes, he wouldn't let go.
So Thomas Chapman is going to get
Thomas
rung up
Chapman
for the hold.
would not let go. He had jersey, and the guy was trying to fight through it, and the referee was standing right there.
You know, what's amazing about that is that from up here.
I don't think he needed it.
No, he didn't. After he caught the ball, 5 yards after he caught the ball, we all knew he was
you
gone.
Can see it. You can see it. It was basically like, if you watch, like, heck, and you can attest to this, it was like all the Heritage defenders were on the lower side of the far hash.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yes,
you know
sir.
what it was? Kevon Ahmad was doing his best. Who was the guy with the staff?
What?
That parted the Red Sea?
Oh,
come
yeah.
on. That guy.
Not Noah.
No, Noah had an ark.
Moses. Come on.
Come on, man.
Noah parted the sea with his ark.
No, he had an ark. That's a funny joke.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, though. You could have driven an 18-wheeler, but it was just Kevon Ahmad.
Yeah.
Take the 7 off the board. Colleyville's got it back. First down at the 22. Coming right, Ortiz, and he's pulled down after a 2-yard gain to the 25. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers.
Now, I'll tell you what, that will definitely get you detention if he kicks that ball to Kevon Ahmad again. If there's ever a punt or kickoff situation here.
Well, let's give the punter some credit. That was a doggone good kick, too.
Absolutely.
But he outkicked his coverage.
That's what I call my marriage.
That's you beat me to it. Left side, Ortiz got a block on the corner, gets it.
Nice
First down,
play.
out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Ortiz with a little hesitation to set up that block with the inside right shoulder, and then he takes it around the corner for a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down. You know, I really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Barry Sanders. Not in the speed, just a really shifty guy, low to the ground. Defenses can't see him.
Cole in the backfield with Cam Roan and Ortiz. Receivers split to either side. 2 to the bottom side.
You hear
Brown and Morton.
Last week he was dancing with the stars. This week he's Barry Sanders.
Is that right? It's going to be
Snap
something
back.
every
Roan
week,
wants
man.
to throw. Looking right. Got plenty of time. Now he's going to flush to the right. Throwing across his body. Puts
there
one
we
up.
go.
Caught by Brown. First down, Cam Brown. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
I like that. First down, Brown. Here we go.
Down to the 2-yard line if they spot
that was a
it
really
there.
good play by Cam Brown, because he worked his defender. So he kept going left, and then him and Cam locked, and that's when he darted right, and Cam Roan
CR
saw
and
him.
CB.
Yeah, CR and CB worked their magic there. He kept working. He didn't take himself out of the play.
Yeah, they call those scramble drills, man. Those guys, wide receivers know as soon as the play breaks down, they try and get into a position and get a window so they can be open. Touchdown,
First
guys.
and goal at the 2, and Ortiz will take it over the left-hand side, right behind his big offensive tackle, Jacob Kramer, and guard Gordon Richards. And that's a quick touchdown and answer. And now the Colleyville Heritage Panthers lead it 9-7. PAT to come off the foot of TJ Watson. Holding for him is Colin Losack. Snap is back, good, foot into it, and a nice job by we'll call it the battery, like they do, the catcher, the pitcher.
We call it the battery. We got
Travis Richards deep snapping it to Losack and then put through by Watson. So timeout on the field, 10-7, 4:23 to go in the first quarter. Back with more on high school game night after this brief timeout.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
Back at Toyota Stadium, 10-7 score. Panthers lead the Coyotes, 4:23 to go. Ball teed up at the 40. Colleyville going from our left to our right. Red tops, black bottoms with black helmets. Short kick fielded at the 16. That's Henry going right. Got a little bit of room. Now he's going to come back, and his own man thankfully tackles him. And here's a rugby scrum.
It's funny.
We got to give credit. Who was that? Number 4. Give him credit. Did you see him grab him from behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
hello?
taking him the wrong way.
Yeah. Maybe he's colorblind. Anyway.
Sometimes those kind of plays, and heck, you can attest to this, that's when those balls get stripped out, when those running backs are just trying to get those extra yards and everybody's just trying to push the pile. That's when, as a linebacker, that you were like trying to rip that ball out. That's when those fumbles come.
Especially on the kickoff, man. Guys are just trying to struggle for yards anyway. So,
snap back, handoff up the middle. Henry, he's coming left, got room. That's not Henry. That's number 5, and he's got a lot of room.
Well, we got some
all the way out, and
we got cheese on the broccoli, guys.
Flag down on the play.
That's
this
Omar
looks
Jones.
to be was that a late flag? No, that was the ball.
No.
This one should be coming back as the linesman comes running into the referee, and we've got your whole officiating crew. We'll give that to you here momentarily.
The runner on that play was Omar Jones, who is who's the senior incumbent from last year.
I just have to laugh. I'm looking at the officials card, and it's the DFOA. Doesn't that kind of sound like DUFA?
Was it Denton something?
Football officials. It's probably the Dallas Football Officials Association. It's
so.
Wayne Chappell is the referee, Steve Bell the umpire, Mitch Murray the head linesman, the line judge is David Anderson, and Joe Stanley is the back judge. Sounds like a band right there if you ask me. So it'll be first down reset, snap back, handoff coming this way. That is number 5 again, Omar Jones. And
nice
Jones
tackle.
Is hit and driven out of bounds, and that was Murphy. And was that one of the Thornton boys? It was. It was Jervon.
Jervon, the big Thornton boy.
Yeah, he caught him up top, man. It's more of a, he wrangled him down on that one, man, but it was definitely a great tackle.
Ball at the 38, right back to the line of scrimmage. Jones will take it straight, and he pushes forward. He gets hit, pushed backward, and then Thomas Chapman pushes forward the wrong direction, giving him 3 yards on the carry. And that's going to be really close to a first down. We're about a yard short, so it'll be 3rd and 1 after the penalty. Frisco right back to the line of scrimmage. Coyotes led by Amari Jones, their quarterback. Snap back, coming left, handoff. First down yardage is made, and a host of Colleyville Panthers there to stop him. But we've got more cheese on the broccoli on the far side. Let's see if it'll back him up and take away the first down.
Yeah, these the Colleyville Heritage Panthers come out in the 3-4 defense, and I mean a lot of times, man, they're just getting sealed off on the outside with the spread option. I liken this offense kind of like the old wishbone offense, where you have to honor the fullback coming through the hole every time. So it's like freezing the linebackers, and they're waiting to see if the quarterback actually has the ball. So
offside Panthers. It'll be an automatic Coyote first down.
We're not going to do the first down on that one, buddy.
Well, okay.
Oh.
What do we have?
A little offsides.
On?
Number 53, Travis Richards.
So Richards jumps offside, giving another 5 yards. So it'll be first down now and 5 for the Frisco Heritage Coyotes.
Yeah, a little premature on that one.
Ball now spotted at the 48-yard line. Frisco right back into Colleyville territory. First down and 5. Jones from the shotgun, motion coming this way. They'll stop and set. Handoff coming. Nope. Jones keeps himself going right. And, oh, what a nice play on the corner right there. That's number 11, Paul Mpunga, which we never actually did find out if that was right or not, but that's how I'm going to say it.
Mpunga made a great play on that one. I mean, Jones had a lot of yards in front of him, but he cut it back. I don't know what he saw, but if he would have kept going forward, he would have landed at least for 6-7 yard gain.
Yeah, it was a little bit too much dancing back there.
2 yards lost on the play. Call it second and a long 7 for the Coyotes. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Panthers up by 3, 10-7. Snap back is low, wants to throw, comes left. Nice play on the corner. Will they get him? And they do. Colleyville, 6-7 people there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and it'll be third down and 7. And so far, after the penalty, the initial penalties, Colleyville's defense starts to stiffen.
You're right. There was 8 hats on that ball because I looked at it in the backfield. There's only 3 guys left. So they were getting guys to that ball carrier.
Chris Rainman Beam. Empty backfield. Jones wants to throw. Looking to his left. He's going to get hit from the far side. They get rid of him. They get away.
You got to wrap
Jones,
him up.
now he's going to throw again. He does not, and he's going to be caught. Nope.
No, he's not.
But the sideline becomes the third defender, and he's right out of bounds after a 2-yard loss. And, hey, give credit to the secondary right there for staying with their men.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but another good thing about that, man, Colleyville is bringing a blitz on third downs now. You're seeing that linebacker come free, so it's not giving them a lot of time to get into their sets. So, you know, hey, Frisco had to go with their move on that one, and fortunately, man, he was not able to find an open receiver down the field.
Jones very elusive as Thomas Chapman was right there.
You need to check his jersey.
Like he's got a little grease on it.
Oh, my gosh. There's like 3 guys just slid right off of it.
They will punt.
Kevon Ahmad's not back there, huh?
Yep. Punter standing at the 40. Gets it off right foot, not right hand. Brown's got it, and Brown is tripped up.
Could that be tripping? No.
No, it can't be. It was a good tackle. Nice play by number 24, Eric Gallegos, for the Coyotes. I think I'm just going to go Coyotes and Panthers because it's too much
it's probably easy. Yeah, Heritage. Yeah, so this is the Heritage Bowl from Toyota Stadium.
37 seconds to go in quarter number 1. CHHS up on HHS. What's the difference in those two?
I don't know.
Just a C.
Just to see.
You'll see. Cam Roan from the shotgun. Receiver to the far side. Ahmad in motion slowly. They fake the handoff. He wants to throw. Looking deep.
Right around the middle.
Got him right wide open. Caught. Kevon Ahmad's got it and give him the 47-yard line. That went from the 19, so 28 yards on the pitch and catch. And that was a pretty easy one for the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm watching that play develop, man, and that was a great play because, you know, Kevon Ahmad didn't take off running. He just let the play develop in front of him and ran right up under the ball.
Wildcat Ahmad's got it, breaks left, got room, 45, turns, and he spun down after a 9, give him 10 yards, and another Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down.
First down, sorry.
Thanks. Where were you? Get off your phone.
Oh, no.
This guy's got a baby on the way.
Yeah, that's true. He's got all kinds of things going on.
Oh, I got a baby
First down
on the
the 43. Roan to throw. Oh, this is close. Cam Brown catches it, but Jermon Thornton does not come up with any kind of block whatsoever, and Brown is thrown to the ground. And we'll call it a 4-yard loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and 14 from Colleyville's 48.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays when you go back to the film study, man, you question your friendship after that, man.
All right, that's the end of quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and talk about what you guys saw in the first half. No, let's not do that. Let's take a quick timeout. 1 minute break, back with more. Quarter number 2. It's high school game night, Colleyville Heritage Panther football. Back in a moment.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at Toyota Stadium, Colleyville's got the football for second down and 14. Throwing left, caught by Brown. Brown makes a move. Oh, breaks a tackle to the 40, 35, 30. He may score. Cam Brown to the 10, 5, and pushed out of bounds at the goal line. Let's see where they give him credit. All the way down to the 1 yard line. Cam Brown fights off. Oh, was there a hold?
No,
a clip.
it was a clip. Not
more,
number 62.
More broccoli cheese soup.
Yeah, on 62, and he went, and that's a bad one because
that wasn't even near the play, was it?
No, it was. It was a factor. The guy who he clipped was number 21, Oren Rhines, who's the middle linebacker for the, and he got him. Let me tell you, and they're helping him off the field right now. I think he actually tripped into him in a way because he had his block, and when he fell down, Ryan came by and got him right in the and basically the right ankle, and I saw it right in front of me. No, I saw it right in front of me when it happened.
Gotcha.
And 62 Alvarado got up, and he was just kind of like he put two hands up, but yeah,
he gave himself away.
Well, no, he saw the flag. He looked at the ref like, I didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter if you mean to do it or not. It happened. So.
By the way,
great play by Cam Brown.
Wanted to mention the nice Under Armour fishing shirt Joe Willis has got on over there on the sideline.
I know, he said he was going to get us one.
He's pretty sporty.
Come on,
I
Coach.
like it.
Help us out.
All right, so we got second in Tarrant County to go. Cam Rohn will call the play. Two receivers to the far side. One to the near side is Cam Brown. Snap back, fake the handoff to Ortiz. Looking to his right, throwing just off the hand. Misses Kevon Ahmad across at the 41-yard line. That one's just a little high. Ahmad might have been able to get to it if he dives, but you know what? It's early in the season.
That would have been a really good one-handed catch. That would have been a
OBJ.
Is it OBJ?
Odell Beckham Jr.
I won't even say it.
You won't even say it?
That's how much of a Cowboy fan I am.
That's good.
I thought you were going to say because you were president of the Kevon Ahmad.
No.
I am that also.
He's also the president of the Cowboys fan club.
Cole and Brown to the near side. Thornton and Kevon Ahmad.
There he
got
is.
him. Throwing.
He got him.
Deep.
Run.
Down the middle. Circus catch by Jamon Thornton.
What a catch.
Fights the defender.
Down.
It's tipped to him, and it's a touchdown.
Wow.
55 yards, it looked like. 54 yards.
He stuck with that one. And what a nice play by Jamon Thornton. That looked like it hit off the defender's head, hit off of both of their hands, pops up in the air, and Thornton comes down with a 55-yard pitch and catch. Colleyville now adding to their lead as TJ Watson will try to put the extra point across. Snap is back, good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And it is good. So just like that, was that 3 plays? Maybe 4?
4 plays.
4 plays because of the penalty. Well, the penalty doesn't count as a play, so 3 plays.
All right, Chris Beam, our statistician for tonight. 17-7, Colleyville leads it. Back with more second quarter action here from Toyota Stadium in just a moment.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. We get it. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
That's
Okay,
all.
back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Back in Frisco at Toyota Stadium, gorgeous home of FC Dallas Soccer Club. Colleyville leads it 17-7. Connor Cole, kickoff, low driving kick, hits, bounces 2 times, and it's fielded. Coming back out the right-hand side to the 20, 25, got room to the 30, breaks it to the sideline, and then he's going to be pulled down at the 42-yard line. And that was Henry, the running back, and he has shown to be a very good player. Last week, Henry, 12 rushes for 46 yards, and guy's 5'9", 175-pound sophomore.
Yeah, this guy's, anytime he gets out in the open field, man, he's making some plays. One thing about Frisco is they've completely gone away from the running game and start throwing the ball a lot now. Douglas.
Jeez. Wow. Duh. No, I'm kidding. Snap back to Jones. Jones goes right up the middle for a 3-yard gain.
Chris Beam is giving these nuggets away.
Let's just let the fans know. During the
I
break, we were talking about that.
I said this is.
Heckman comes right back with
I know.
it.
I said this to Heck. I said that to Heck. I said, what are they doing? They went away from the running game. They ran right down the field.
Snap back. They'll hand it off going left-hand side. Almost a first down, and that was, I believe, Henry. It was. Gets across midfield down to the 49. He'll be short by a yard.
Yeah, there he goes again, man. There's another guy, man. He's a handful to bring down, man. You could tell when he comes through that hole, he's got a lot of energy.
Snap back, Henry coming right, got room, hit the 40, now the 35, and pulled down at the 31-yard line. And that's Sage Hebb, who becomes his Superman cape.
Hey, Chris, I think they heard you.
I was about to say that too. I said,
Maybe they're listening to the
they're
broadcast.
listening to the broadcast, you know.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Coyotes high snap, get it back and into the backfield and almost making the play and not making the play and now recovering, and Colleyville's going to get there. But that was number 44, Nick Clark, the junior defensive lineman, who busted that one up, but the high snap set that play up.
Absolutely. Like I said, man, a lot of the times, man, that fullback is freezing the whole defense. Anytime those guys recognize that the ball's been handed off, they can just pin their ears back and come after the ball. But most of them are trying to read and see what the quarterback's going to do.
Second down and 13 from the 34-yard line for the Coyotes. They'll send 2 receivers to the far side, one of them wearing bright gold shoes. Interesting. He better be good if you're going to wear shoes like that. Here's Jones up the middle. He's met first in the hole by number 42, Deuce Nesbitt, and then dragged down eventually by Thomas Chapman, the linebacker.
Yeah, Nisbet's been really active tonight. He's on the play before. He also was in there coming out of the bottom of that pile. So a very active linebacker.
Yeah, he's kind of shadowing.
Wanting to throw is Jones. Sorry about that, Heckma.
Okay.
Got time. He's chased from the back. Now he's got room to run. Oh, what a nice play. Coming back. That's, again, number
Nisbet.
42, Deuce Nesbitt.
Yeah, Nesbitt, he's shadowing and he's spying on him the whole time. It's pretty much his responsibility in that spread option offense.
Is that dropping a deuce when Nesbitt makes that kind of play?
Yeah. Wow.
We didn't go with that.
That's a Nesbitt.
Yeah, that's a Nesbitt.
Yeah. Oh,
high snap. Tipped up in
Just
the air.
kick it.
Jones wants to run. He's going to get the corner.
No
now
way.
He's going to throw. Anybody downfield. Got
He
a
caught
man.
one-handed catch.
Touchdown.
Did he push off?
And you know what? There's a flag down there, and I think they're going to –
They're
he's
gonna call
saying
it a touchdown.
touchdown.
They're going to pass interference.
There's
2 flags, actually.
Yeah, I bet you got somebody downfield.
There's got to be someone downfield. We got a man downfield.
I read his
He's got
lip.
to.
The umpire's got a lineman downfield, so you have offsetting penalties here.
Offsetting, yep. They thought he was going to run. Yep.
An eligible man
Look at that.
downfield. Yep.
Pass interference. Offset, replay it down.
And I must say, those gold shoes, I said, if you got gold shoes, you better be able to play. That was a nice one-handed catch.
Yeah, it was.
Where are they going?
I don't know. I don't think they understand they got to come back.
They got to come back on the field. Coach.
No, the defense is out there. They were.
No, they're not. The offense is out there.
No.
Yeah, it is. Maud's out there.
This could be interesting.
They're lining up. The centers are like neck and neck. Whose ball? There we go.
That could have been really interesting.
Both the centers were looking to grab that ball. Describe what happened here, Doug.
Well, it was a high snap to start with. Jones flushed out to his right-hand side, looked like he was going to run, and as he went to run, linemen are going downfield to block. Then he gets rid of the ball down at the goal line for a touchdown. Interference there, wipe it all off, and we do it all again. So whatever I said, don't worry about it.
No, I'm just saying that the offense came out. The other offense was on the field, so they both
why
offenses.
Why would they have come out? There was no interception.
Because they thought they didn't know about the other. They didn't know about the other penalty.
All right, we got to revisit that. Here's rolling, throwing, right-hand side.
No. He hit the ground.
The umpire called it off the ground.
Yeah, it caught off the ground. I could see it from here, but
okay. So let's go back to the initial play. Why would you send the offense out after a touchdown?
He didn't see the pass interference down there. All they saw was the
that was a fourth down play.
That was the fourth down play.
That's
so he
right.
thought it was change of possession.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it would have been a change of possession.
I thought it was third down.
No, it was fourth down.
Okay.
Yes, that's why the offense was on the field.
Gotcha. But
it
would have been interesting, though, to have two offenses play against each other.
That would be fine.
Cam Roan now is back out officially on the field. Motion, Kevon Ahmad coming towards the line from the far side. Roan wants to throw, got a man open, caught by Cole.
And he's gone.
He breaks away, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Officially, that one will go for 74 yards. It was from the 26. So 74 yards, one play drive. No wonder Colleyville wanted their offense out there.
Absolutely. Guys, that was a great play. Once he caught that ball and he turned around, he was gone, man. It was off to the races after that.
There was nobody over the top.
There was nobody over the top. So as soon as he spun and the defender basically got thrown off of him, I mean, there was no. If he got caught, there's one person that caught him actually going down the field.
Hey man,
it was Kevon Ahmad who was behind him, like going, "Okay, guys, here we go." He just following him in the end zone.
Watson converts on the PAT, and it's now a 23-7, make it 24. 24-7 lead for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. Just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. When we come back, more football from beautiful Toyota Stadium in Frisco. Back after this.
To Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the Haunted Mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
24-7, Colleyville Heritage Panther lead over the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Colleyville has switched around here in the second corner, now going towards the north, and boy, that has been a successful way to throw the football. I guess it's putting a little more air under it for Cam Roan, a 74-yard touchdown to Connor Cole. Kicking off, TJ Watson from the 40-yard line. He'll walk up and measure it off, and guys, a great offensive start in the first half here for Colleyville.
Yeah, Colleyville's coming out, man. That first defense didn't have a really good showing on their first one out, man, letting them come down the field and score right there. But ever since then, man, they've been shutting them down, and the offense has been rolling.
Chipped down, picked up by number 15. That's John Drake. Drake coming to his right, and he's swallowed up as he cuts back to the center of the field, right down to the 29-yard line. Hit there by Colin Losick.
I want to see the Panthers come out with some energy and get a stop here, man. I mean, really stop them and shut them down throughout the football game, because right now their offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and also good play on the special teams of Jared Bordelin.
Right at 8 minutes to go in the half. Amari Jones takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Breaking to his right is the other Jones, and he loses his helmet, so he'll have to take a seat. Check that. That was Omar Jones. He'll have to take a seat for one play. Give him 3 yards, almost 4. We'll call it 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Mike Quintero's been calling a pretty good game. All of his guys are always in position to make a great play, but right now these guys have really got to bear down the hatches, man, and shut this Coyotes offense down.
Quarterback keeper, he goes left-hand side right over his big tackle, sticks his head into somebody's chest, and he'll pick up close to a Frisco first down, but I believe he's going to end up being about a half-yard short. Oh,
jeez.
They gave it to him.
Golly, the head linesman on the other side. My gosh.
Okay, so the mark was past the 34-yard line, and the ball is not even at the 34.
Yeah, when he went down, I didn't think it was a first down.
Henry coming right. Nice job on the edge right there, and that was number 11, Paul Mpunga, who held the edge.
Yeah,
when
Mpunga
you
did a
force
great
that
job.
back in, all of a sudden your linebackers are there, and a very minimal gain of 3 yards on the play.
That's where all your buddies are.
Yeah, Mpunga did a great job of not letting him get to the outside. I mean, he contained that perfectly.
Second down, ball spotted at the 42-yard line. Line to gain is the 49. Jones has got his Coyotes right back to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the Y side, 1 to the near. Handing off to Henry going right or left. Henry's got the first down and more all the way across the 50-yard line and down to the 43 before a host of Colleyville Heritage Panthers jump on back and pull him down. Right back to the line of scrimmage, guys. They're starting to speed it up here. Snap
Absolutely.
back. Henry's got it again, going left this time. There's a hold on the edge, no flag. And Henry's going to pick up on first down. We'll give him 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. And right now, Mike Quintero's got to worry or wonder how his defense is going to be able to get a stop.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're really giving up the edge on a lot of these plays. And, I know it's borderline holding out there, man, but, these guys got to get a stop. I mean, their offense is really playing great, and it's their time to shine. At least get some – there it is. Mpunga got a great play right there again.
Henry comes out right. He'll stop, turn it back in, and he's tackled down, but not until he gets a first down at the 29-yard line. And a nice job there by Matthew Herrera to turn him back in, but Herrera not able to I guess these guys are all wearing a grease or stick 'em because like a greased pig, he slips right through his arms one more time.
Right?
I guess it would be a greased coyote. Sorry.
Greased coyote? A muddy coyote maybe.
Snap back, quarterback keeping it right-hand side, gets the edge to the 20. Blocked and knocked out of bounds. And
guys, what they're doing is, they're faking that handoff there to the fullback, bringing that wide receiver down on the crackback blocker, and then rolling out on the outside of them. So, it's really tough on these guys.
Timeout on the field. Colleyville takes it. We'll take it with them. 24-7. Just over 5 minutes to play in the quarter. Back after this timeout and a message from Advanced Chiropractic.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit C21Bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world.
Back at Toyota Stadium, Frisco with the football inside the 20-yard line. Jones will take it to his left. Gets 4, 5, 6, 7 yards as he's pulled down just inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Snap back is high. He'll hand it off right-hand side. And a nice play inside by number 23 for Colleyville. That is Emerson Lout. And Lout is able to stop the running back. Otherwise, that's a touchdown for the Coyotes.
Yeah, these guys are running the basic offense. I mean, they're just taking the ball right now and just running straight down their throat, basically, man. They're setting it up for that quarterback sneak right now. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the play they go with next.
Nobody farther than 3 yards away from the line of scrimmage for Colleyville's defense. Snap back, quarterback up the middle, touchdown. Jones has got it right up the middle, and that looked pretty easy, Chris. And like you said, why did they start throwing the football when they can run it like that?
Yeah, and good call by Heckma, because you're right. They set up that little quarterback, little trap play right up the middle, and that's how they scored the last time.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, a lot of times, like I said, they're spying with their linebackers. But, again, they have to honor that fullback, because if they don't, man, he goes, the distance every time.
Shea Hendricks sends on his extra point unit late. But they will set up, see if they get this off before the clock expires, and they do. And the kick is good. So with 4:40 to play, it's a 10-point game, 24-14. Panthers still lead the Coyotes back on high school game night after this 30-second timeout.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
Well, this music is appropriate for Toyota Stadium, as one Jimmy Buffett's always hanging out in this place doing his work here at Toyota Stadium. But we are back. It's 24-10. Colleyville Heritage lead over Frisco Heritage. And Colleyville with the 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, that's enough time to score 2 or 3 times. Back deep.
Yeah. You're more like an auctioneer.
Yeah, Kevon Ahmad, thank you. And Jermon Thornton for the Panthers. I'm more like an auctioneer.
You're doing these games.
Hey, what am I doing?
You got to run to the right. We got to do.
So kicking off for the Coyotes.
Does this stay in bounds or no?
Dalton Black, I don't believe it does. I think he's going to hook this thing to the left.
Jeez.
Chip shot. It's fielded right there. Hit right in the mouth, but he's good. He's going to score.
He's going to
take it down the side. We got a flag.
He's serious.
He will score. No, did he step out of bounds?
No, he's going to score.
Wow.
Jesus.
And a late tackle. I don't know. We got 2 hankies down.
What's that from?
What a play. I mean, you want to talk about getting stuck in the mouth. Hunter Mechling got stuck in the mouth. It backed him up about 1.5 yards. He shucks the defender and then takes it to the house. But it's all going to come back for naught, as there is plenty of cheese on the broccoli.
Man, that was let's talk about getting stuck in the mouth. That was of the root canal proportion. He got hit. He got hit pretty hard.
Heckma Harrison with the root canal.
I thought he was going to be knocked out.
Start calling him the doctor.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God,
next thing you know, man, he's darting down the sidelines for, what was that, about a 60-yard touchdown?
He caught it at the 30.
30 to 70-yard
From where he got smacked in the mouth, it was, every bit of it 60 yards.
Yeah, I felt bad for his parents on that play. he turned that around. He turned that around.
Those porcelains can use some cleaning.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, Colleyville will take over.
His mom's like, honey, next time, could you just please call for a fair catch?
I'm telling you.
All this does is set Colleyville up for a longer pass play.
Yeah, absolutely.
3 receivers to the high side. It's Brown, along with Ahmad and Thornton. Cam Rohn in the backfield by himself, looking that way. Uh-oh. Say hello to the blind side rush, and there went his helmet
off.
And I think that should be a flag that he ripped it off his helmet. His head, because they're going to make him go sit on the bench for one play.
Yeah, but
or Joe's going to call a timeout, and that's what he does.
He does.
To keep his quarterback in the game.
I mean, the quarterback, he did. He went and ripped it. See, this is what I don't understand. You're down 24-14. You get a quarterback snap or quarterback sack. You rip the guy's helmet off, and then the Colleyville or the Heritage Frisco Heritage guy is doing that jump, to every single player on the team, all the way to the back to the bench.
Like he's a superstar.
Right. Well,
unblocked coming on a blitz, blindside.
They just gave up, basically a kickoff return for a touchdown. Okay. They gave up another one. Cam Brown took one down to the 2. That one came back. I mean, Colleyville can't get out of their own way, to be honest with you.
And they're still up by 10.
Now, if you're up by 10, you can jump around and,
Jump around.
Am I right?
Jump around.
Well,
jump up and jump down.
Doug, I'm telling you.
I'm having fun over here.
I mean,
come on.
Yeah. Hey, listen. It's a game of momentum. It's a game of momentum, and these guys are trying to play with passion. I mean, they can't at this point, man. They're just trying to get the team fired up and get back in the game.
Second down, handoff. Ortiz
missed him that time,
spins out of it. Here's a block.
Yeah,
he
missed him that
edge.
time.
Pulled down by one man, but he's able to make it a manageable third down out to the 31-yard line. It'll be third, and we'll call it a long 5.
Yeah, Garrett Gardner needs to he was the one that was jumping around, number 6. Well, guess what? He just missed Cameron, and he went for 10.
Yeah.
Save all that energy for the sacks. You know what I'm saying?
Brown and Thornton to the high side. Kevon Ahmad to the near side.
Here he comes again.
Throwing out to the right. Got a block.
Oh.
Brown takes his man. He's got room. Thornton is pulled down from behind. If not, he goes to the house, but he gets a first down for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers at the 49-yard line. They'll hurry it up. Right back to the line of scrimmage. We passed the 3:30 mark in the second quarter, Snap back, Roan gives it to Kevon Ahmad. Got room on the right, breaks it up the middle, and down to the 35-yard line. Another Kevon Ahmad first down, and another Colleyville Heritage Panther first down.
Really nice play out of the backfield by Kevon Ahmad.
Right back to the line of scrimmage, 35-yard line. Roan hands it off inside. Ortiz has got it, breaks outside. He's got the 25, turns the corner. 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Great job by Ortiz. Or did he step – where did he go?
There's some broccoli.
They're not even marking
There's
it.
a little cheese. Tons of cheese, actually.
I'll tell you what, that cheese has got mold on the end of it. Can you see that?
That's funny.
Well, I thought you'd think so.
I thought it was funny.
All right.
It was good.
Very
I'll
nice.
give you a little bit of that for that.
They're going to try and work this one out. Was there a hold is the question. Yes. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Joe Willis is going to come unglued at all the penalties. I think that's where he's going to be disappointed in this first half.
Was that an offsetting penalty? Was there 2 penalties on that play?
No.
Because I saw him say, there you go, that. Personal foul, face mask there. So it's 2 offsetting.
It was offsetting.
Yeah.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 again from the 35.
Yeah, so there we go.
I wonder where the face mask, I'm not even sure where that happened. That did not happen on Ortiz because he was wide open going down the side. Cam Brown comes to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. It's Ahmad and Thornton. Full backfield. Snap back, Roan. Gives it to Ortiz going right, and he goes nowhere. They sniffed that one out. On the corner, it was number 6, Garrett Garner. We've mentioned his name before.
Yeah, really nice active linebacker. Very active last week against Lone Star. Problem is, I think the defense got tired for watching Frisco Heritage game last week. They got tired because the second half, they gave up about 40 in the second half to the Lone Star.
Throw a little screen to the right side, and Ortiz looks away to run before he catches a football. And we've got a 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers at the 35-yard line.
Here comes one of these good Joe Willis plays. It's going to be some sort of like screen or
a little middle screen maybe?
Yeah, middle screen or a pump over across the middle and throw it deep. Now there's nobody covering over the top of Ahmad on the far side. Let's see what happens.
Snap back, fake. Looking right, got a man over the middle, low throw, and open was Jermon Thornton.
Yeah,
Jermon Thornton, excuse me.
Yeah, Jermon could have ran a little bit too. So we sent our buddy.
4th and 10. Look for a quick kick here. We've seen that before from Cam Roan. They set up now 3 receivers to the far side, wide open to the left side. Now they're going to look back. It's 4th down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Snap back, and there's the little pooch kick. And it's a good one, out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So with 2 minutes and 9 seconds to play here in the first half, we'll take a timeout. Colleyville leads it 24-14. Back with more Colleyville Heritage Panther football and high school game night after this brief timeout.
Hey, guys.
Yes. First down for the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Handoff going left and picking up 7 yards on the play for Frisco is the running back, Andrew Henry, the 975-pound sophomore, right back to the line of scrimmage. Snap back, coming right is Jones.
Nice. Oh, get him.
Jones is wrapped up and pulled down after a loss of 4 yards. It's going to be the 3rd down and 6 for Heritage.
Really nice play by number 45, Will Burkhart. And Coach said last week that Burkhart was the defensive player of the game because of the work he did against that big offensive tackle of Alito.
3rd and 5, Heritage snap back, quarterback keeper pushes forward. He's going to get enough yardage for the first down as we are now under 1:16 to play here in the first half from Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, alongside Chris Beam up here in the booth. Heckma Harrison down on the field now. We will hopefully get to chat with head coach Joe Willis at halftime. Snap back, looking to throw. Jones got a man right-hand side on the wheel route, and he's open. And he's knocked out of bounds, and that's the tight end, Nick McTeer. McTeer last week had 2 catches for 35 yards and 1 touchdown. And Chris right now with 55 seconds to play. Heritage trying to tighten this one up to a 3-point game.
Yeah, and McTeer's a very big target at 6'4", 215.
Quick pitch going left. Henry's got it, and he's not going to get but about 4 yards. And Colleyville will take that all day long as the clock continues to run. Nice play on the edge by Sage Heb. Or Sage Heb.
Sage Heb.
Easy for me to say. Sage Heb, I said. Oh, my goodness. Timeout on the field, and real quick, can we throw it down to Heckma?
Yeah, I think you can.
Throw it down to Heckma Harrison, who's on the field. Heckma, with just 48 seconds to go, what's the key here for Colleyville?
I mean, these guys just got to get a good stop right here at the end of the game and go into halftime. They're up by 10 points. I mean, they come back out in the second half and cut down on all the penalties. I mean, they could easily be up this game right now, 42 to 14 should be the score.
Sorry about that, Heckma. Last week, hot and humid. What's it like down on the field here at Toyota Stadium right now?
Oh, man, I'm as cool as a Hindu cow right now.
Cool as a Hindu cow.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's real
That's
cool.
way cool.
Unless you're a gilded golden Hindu cow.
Exactly.
There we go.
Holy cow, are we throwing them in tonight? Use them all up. Use them while you got them.
No, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Back out on the field for Heritage. They are at the 48-yard line, their own. Snap back. Wanting to throw. Jones got a man left-hand side, breaking open, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off, and that is number 13. He can't go anywhere. But he continues to head to the sideline. Caleb Murphy on the interception. But you know what? Heckma, 38 seconds. A lot of time for Colleyville right here.
A lot of time. We get 2 scores in right now, Douglas, don't you think?
Well, I'm not so sure. It depends whether Joe Willis decides to take a knee and take it to the house or whether he decides to see what he can do. He's got plenty of talent to do. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, real nice play by Caleb Murphy on that deep ball. I mean, he read it the whole way, and he stayed right behind the defender and basically did the jump over his back and catch that interception.
How about a little screen here to start? From the shotgun, Cam Roan's got it. Fakes the handoff, looking
Ahmad
to his right side. Hits out of the backfield. Ortiz, he's down the line, and he's out of bounds at the 35-yard line. I'll tell you what, that's a manageable first play as we now have 27 seconds to play here in the first half. Colleyville right back to the line of scrimmage. They counted at the 25-yard line, or check that, 35-yard line.
This ball can be a first down or it has to be out of bounds because Colleyville only has one timeout left.
Yep, Colleyville with one timeout. They've got to work quickly and work the sideline. Snap back, Roan rolling to his left. Throws the football. Caught. Connor Cole, and he's out of bounds after another 10-yard gain. Give him 12, actually. Forward progress out to the 47-yard line. So Colleyville, Chris, right back in business. And really, with 20 seconds left, they only need 10 or so.
Yeah, first down, so the clock stops, but now it's rolling. So they need to get to the line of scrimmage and go.
Roan, snap back. Now he goes to his right, throwing across his body. He'll stop, pitch.
Good throw.
Wide open, get to the sideline. Thornton, he's not going to get out of bounds. Does the clock run out?
Timeout.
They get a timeout.
There it is.
And he is down to the 22-yard line. And do you send out your kicker here? Do you take one shot at the end zone and see what happens?
I don't think he has max. I really don't think the kicker has Max Allen type range like last year. Now, of course, Max Allen's at Oklahoma State competing for a starting job. I talked to a friend of his, and he said that he's going to travel this year, which is going to be good for a true freshman.
Another good true freshman that we know is going to travel is former Colleyville Heritage Panther cornerback Reed Harrison Ducroix, who will kick off his collegiate career at the University of Louisiana Lafayette down in Cajun country tomorrow night. We shout out to the Ducroix family that's down there, and they follow us along here on high school game night. So a timeout right now on the field as Joe Willis is going to decide whether his kicker, T.J. Watson, has got enough leg, or do you just put one up there and let one of these talented wide receivers go get it?
Yeah,
you know what I call, right?
Screen?
No, he's calling
Ahmad.
Kevon Ahmad. President of the Kevon Ahmad.
Kevon Ahmad left, Kevon Ahmad right.
Well, yeah, but it's only 4 seconds, so it has to go left or right. So you make the call.
I just jump ball to number one.
Okay, jump ball to number one.
Well, you got your 3 stud receivers coming to this side.
And they only got 2 guys covering them, so throw it that side.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm saying that Cam Roan is going to roll out to his left here.
Yeah.
Or are you trying to set up Chase Allen on the far side? He's looking that
Thornton.
way. Got a man. Now he's getting flushed out to his right. Circles back, coming to his left. He's got room to get away. He will be able to get the throw off if he can do it right there. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! Colleyville Heritage.
What'd I say?
Left, right, down the center. Kevon Ahmad.
Gee whiz. Oh, you called that one.
And give Cam Roan some credit for extending that play by at least 8 seconds.
Oh, my gosh, he did. He extended the play by about 8 seconds, ran all the way around, and that was a heck of a play by Coach Willis.
And I'm sure that's exactly how it was drawn up on the board, Heckma.
Yeah, that was an awesome catch and throw.
Yeah.
Watson now to finish the PAT. Clock's at 0. Extra point is good. So we head to halftime. Colleyville with a last-second touchdown. As we watch the replay, Cam Roan just gets away from the defender, finds Kevon Ahmad, left-handed throw, and it's caught for a touchdown. Halftime show comes up next. Colleyville 31-14. And Heckma, I don't know if you've got coaches talking with the players right now. We'll stay on right now and see if we can get a quick word from Coach Joe Willis as they continue to chat on the far side as we are at halftime. We'll have stats. We will have scores from around the area. Chris Beam, Heckma Harrison, I'm Doug Branch. Colleyville leads it 31-14.
Can you guys hear me?
We can still hear you, Heckma.
We can still hear you, Matt.
If you can wave him over. I'm not even sure where you are.
Yeah, I see
you.
Here we go. We got him.
All right. Here's as Coach Willis unhooks Heckma. You got him.
All right, I got him. Hey, Coach. Great first half. Besides all the penalties, where do you get your guys going into the second half with such a great lead?
Well, I mean, first of all, we can't look at the lead and assume anything. They've moved the ball on us, and they've done it consistently. So we're going to challenge our guys at halftime defensively to come out and stop their run, because that's what they're hurting us with right now. And then we got to stop making mistakes on offense. We've had too many penalties, like you mentioned. We got to eliminate all that, okay? We're not playing at our level yet. We're not playing championship level yet. We got a lot of work to do in the second half.
All right, great half of football, Coach. I'll see you in the second half.
All right, Heckma, thank you very much for that. When we come back, halftime show rolls on here from Toyota Stadium in Frisco. It's the Colleyville Heritage Panthers 31, the Frisco Heritage High School Coyotes 14. More on high school game night after this timeout and a message from our sponsors.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Who, me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay,
all.
back off just a little.
Okay.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
The 60th anniversary t-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the haunted mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want?
Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try.
Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches.
Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Rock your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee.
Which is what you want.
Welcome back to Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. The music, Believer. After what I've seen here in the first half, I am a Cameron Kevon Ahmad, well, let's just say a Colleyville Heritage Panther believer. These guys get it done on the football field. Let's now go down to the football field and listen to the pride of Colleyville Heritage High School Band. It's the Panther Marching Band. All right, that's the pride of Colleyville Heritage High School. It's the Panther Marching Band here halftime from Toyota Stadium in Frisco alongside Chris Beam, Heckma Harris, and I'm Doug Branch. And gentlemen, a 31-14 showing here in the first half. We heard from Coach Joe Willis. He said they have got to cut down the penalties and the mental errors.
Yeah, it's those some of those mental errors, and I'll just tell them just breakdowns all, period, man. These guys could easily, be up right at this point by 50 point, have a 50-14 lead on these guys. But, we had some penalties right there at the end where a guy was, didn't need to clip or didn't need to hold, because the guy's already been gone, and he, just undisciplined errors basically. So if they get those things corrected, they come back out, man, they're going to have a second half.
Chris Beam has got scores from around the state of importance, or you got stats?
I got stats
first
from this game, and this sounds like a whole game for Cam Roan. But check this out. He's 13 for 18 for 359 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. He's averaging 72 yards a throw right now.
Wow. Wait, do your math again.
It's his percentage. My bad. I was like, wow.
Because if he completed 13, 72, he's got like 1,000 yards.
My bad. Okay. So
That's
keep on in mind.
Chris Beam School of Math.
Exactly, yeah. Keep it. It's a percentage. My bad.
That's all right. I'm just
because everything else has yards attempts.
It's okay.
Gotcha. So keep on in mind is four rushing attempts for 32 yards. Cam Rome has 4 attempts for 18 yards, and Mario Ortiz has 5 attempts for 15 yards. But the thing is with Ortiz is he's had a couple of his runs been called back. His big runs have called back. And why are you going to laugh?
Because, no, I'm saying I love it when you throw stuff out there that I would never go after, but I love it even more when it's not right.
Oh, my God.
I mean, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But it was funny.
Amari Jones is see, like we talked about that Frisco Heritage needs to keep the ball on the ground because Amari Jones has 4 completion. He has 4 completion on 7 attempts for 32 yards and an interception.
Right. I mean, at this point, man, these guys. Andrew Henry has 14 carries for 93 yards, and Amari Jones has 13 carries for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, the key to the game for Frisco, I mean, they got away from it, obviously, because there were some big plays being made by Colleyville Heritage, and, they tried to kind of match fire with fire. They should have just stuck to the running game and tried to, play ball control and ate up some of the clock.
Yeah, you're right. And I think that sometimes what Heritage is hurting themselves, their hurry up is killing them.
Yeah.
Because if they can't get these yards, they're just going to get the ball back to Heritage and Colleyville, and Colleyville is just going to drive down the field and score a touchdown.
Yeah.
So right now, they need to slow this game down, start running the ball more, and that's how they're going to succeed in the second half.
And, Chris, that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the game when I was saying about huddling up. You see a lot of these teams, high school and, even in the pros, teams like Philadelphia who goes with the no huddle. Well, not anymore. Or San Francisco
now.
With the no huddle and trying to speed the game up and stop teams from being able to substitute. But what all that does is punish your defense if you're not converting first downs and eating up a bunch of clock. And that's not what, Frisco is doing right now, and they find themselves behind by a bunch.
Well, and you look at the fact that the kickoff, or I checked that, a punt return was called back. Of course, it was only called back to the 32-yard line.
Right.
Colleyville goes on and scores, but then another kickoff that literally guy gets hit in the mouth and then takes it 70 yards for a touchdown. That's called back. I mean, this game could be, as you said, completely out of touch right now, but at 31-14, it's not.
And even Coach Willis told you at halftime, he says, we need to get out of our own way. These penalties are killing us. They have 6 penalties for 46 yards. Frisco Heritage only has 1 penalty for 5 yards.
Well, in 46 yards doesn't really tell the story because
tell
you
the story
think about all the yards they take
exactly.
off.
But so those 6 penalties have not just been like false start and jumping off sides. These are these big chunks. They've been
huge plays.
Yeah, huge plays that they're getting called back.
We're talking about a 70-yard kickoff return, 80 yards of Kevon Ahmad on the punt return.
Cam Brown had the long 75-yarder that got called back.
Absolutely. I mean, look, man, I believe in Coach Willis, man, and he's a tough guy, man. He's really going to come down. Even though they have a lead, I felt like he was fuming going into halftime. He wasn't happy at all.
And like he said, he goes, right now we are not playing championship football, and that's on his mind.
Right.
He plays these games because he knows that he's going to play games in November and December, and that's what he's getting his team ready for.
That's right.
How you get into the playoffs and you want to get out of that first round.
Well, in good opponents, you can't make errors on scores that take away points off the board. We all know that.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things I want to see coming back out, man. I just want to see the defense, progress and do a little bit better, because right now, man, these guys are looking good at all.
Yeah, and just to follow up on some stats, the Kevon Ahmad, president of the Kevon Ahmad fan club, has the receiving stats, and Kevon Ahmad could go from probably about 200 if he keeps up this pace.
I mean, this is how you make blue chip All-American right here. I mean, this guy right here, in 1.5 of football, 3 catches, 127 yards. Listen, guys. I know I get a lot of flack because I am really riding this guy. I think he's awesome. I think this kid is a superstar, and I can't believe he's just a junior. I get to do this again next year, and I can't wait to see it. But I mean, when you see a kid that has all the intangibles, he has speed, he's elusive. I mean, and the guy just flat out makes plays right down there at the end of the game, just like before when Cam Brown kind of, doing the shuffle drill, made himself available and caught the ball. Kevon Ahmad did the same exact thing, where he was open out here on the end, and then Cameron, scrambles back across the field and throws across his body, and who's open? Number one, all day. So
all day.
I mean, all day, man. This kid is amazing, and I can't wait to see it as he progresses throughout the year and they get their timing down. These guys, Colleyville's going to be something to deal with. But like I said, guys, for me, it all starts and ends with being able to get stops on defense. And being down on the field, Douglas, one of the things that I see that the Colleyville Heritage defense is that they're a bunch of small guys. Their defense, you guys at nose guard. I mean, their nose guard is a little guy. I'm looking and Frisco's defense, offensive line. I mean, Mr.
Dylan Francis.
Dylan Francis is 5'8", 195 pounds, and bless his heart, I mean, he's tough as nails and he's playing good ball. But I mean, a lot of times, it's just the law of physics, and they're giving up a bunch of yards because the guys are undersized. But with that being said, man, they just got to line up, play their technique, and fly around and gang tackle.
And they've done a lot of that. They've also, unfortunately, missed a lot of tackles, which has allowed those yards to add up for Amari Jones and the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Halftime here from Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Chris Beam, Heckma Harrison, I'm Doug Branch. We will step aside and come back with more halftime from beautiful, lovely, cool as a
Hindu cow.
Frisco, Texas, back on high school game night after this.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. but a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay,
all.
back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out Burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the haunted mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want?
Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try.
Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches.
Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch super.
Rock your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee. Which, catch what?
Which is what you want.
Back at halftime, Panthers lead the Coyotes 31-14 alongside Chris Beam, Heckma Harrison. I'm Doug Branch. And Chris has got updates, scores from around the state of Texas, or more importantly, around North Texas. Chris Beam.
Yeah, let's take a first look at 5A scores, since that's what Colleyville Heritage is in, 5A. So obviously we're at Colleyville Heritage against Frisco Heritage, 31-14 at halftime. Denton is playing Sanger. They're up 24-14 in the second quarter. Frisco Centennial 9, Lake Dallas 7. Frisco Independence is up 36-0 over Denton Broswell. I think Broswell is a first-year school.
It's a new school in Denton.
Yeah, new school in Denton. Their Mansfield Timberview, in a shocker right now, is up on Frisco Lone Star 14-9 over at the Star. Woodrow Wilson's up on South Garland 33-6. Carter up on Kimball 9-7. First Baptist is up 34-0 on Conrad. Highland Park 23, Waxahachie 13.
That's the battle of the Joneses against the Kitnas.
The Kitnas, and let's see. Let's look. John Stephen Jones has 25 yards, and interesting. M. Clark is in at quarterback. He has one throw for 75 yards. So, actually, John Stephen Jones, 5 completions on 14 attempts for 58 yards and a touchdown for Highland Park. That was a big story last week around the Metroplex. The John Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones's grandson.
Quarterbacking, obviously, the Highland Park Scots.
Mesquite Petite 10, Denton Ryan 7.
By the way, got a cousin playing on the 9th grade squad, Paxton. Saw him play a little bit on tape this morning.
Yeah. Lovejoy up 7-0 on Frisco Wakeland. Midlothian 28, Richardson 9. Mansfield Lake Ridge 13, Prosper nothing. That's a pretty big. Prosper usually comes out with a pretty good team. Richland's up, which is in the Colleyville Heritage District, 21-7 over Keller Central. Lancaster 38, South Oak Cliff nothing. Isn't that where you went to school, Heckman?
Absolutely not.
Where'd you go?
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Dallas Lincoln.
Down Lincoln.
Where Chris Bosch went.
Yeah.
38-0. Do they play? They
Purple
play
and gold,
Lincoln?
if I'm not mistaken.
Purple and gold, yes, sir.
Halton 48, Sunset nothing. Little refresh action going on.
You know, Chris Bosch usually says when people say you went to Lincoln, that's where Heckman Harrison went.
Right.
Samuel's up 55-0 on Fort Worth Polytech.
Do we play Fort Worth Polytech?
We do play Fort Worth.
So we're going to hang 100 on them.
It's possible. Let's just say the JV.
In my old school, we might hang 100 on them also.
Mansfield Summit 33-0. Those are all finals actually. Rockwell Heat 29, West Mesquite 7. Justin Northwest won last night 69-46 over McKinney North. Hillcrest 28, Pinkston 6. And Frisco Reedy last night 43-38 over Northwest Eden. I think that's Frisco's Reedy's first win of their school.
Of their existence.
Because this is the first year Reedy has played varsity football.
Teams are back out on the pitch. And it is a pitch.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Whoa, dog. I like that.
Thank you. Teams are back out on the pitch because we are at FC Dallas's home field, Toyota Stadium here in Frisco, Texas. Halftime is over. It's a 31-14 Colleyville Heritage Panther lead over the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. I love how they come up with the names of the schools. Coyotes.
There's so many in Frisco. They just
pull them out of
a hat.
Can you real quick before the kick? You got Frisco. You got Lone Star. You got Frisco Heritage. You got Frisco Independence.
Centennial.
Frisco Reedy. Frisco Centennial. That's 6. How many more are there?
Liberty.
Frisco Liberty. That's 7.
Would you say Wakeland?
Didn't say it. Wakeland is 8.
There's a 9th one coming next year, and it was like Frisco, Lebanon, something.
And how many people are in Frisco? You live here. You at least 3 with one on the way.
Like 150,000. Like 150,000, I believe.
Wow. And the Cowboys just opened their new facility here. The Star, Toyota's here, FedEx. I mean, it's crazy, and we're underway in the second half. Chip goes to the far right side. It's fielded at the 25.
Don't hold it.
Making room and breaking away up to the 42-yard line.
There's we got some cheese.
Do we got cheese on the bacon?
Yeah, right at the 40-yard line. We got some cheese on the broccoli.
On the broccoli, what did I say? Bacon, Hunter Metzling on the return.
Offsides, make them kick it again.
Really?
I'm being serious.
The ball's at the 42-yard line.
I understand, but they just ran all the way down the field chasing you.
Ain't going to happen. Joe's not going to send them out there.
Come on, Joe.
Why? He's only got the one play, and he might score here.
I'm just saying, that's what a lot of people do. Am I right, Heck?
Yes, they do.
If your kickoff team has to run all the way down the field, make them do it again, and then try to catch me.
Well, we got it at the 42. I think you guys are mistaken on your strategy.
Whatever.
At the if it's a 25, okay, but the 42?
Yeah, still.
All right. Empty backfield. Snap back. Roan looking right down the middle of the field. Now he's looking left. Rolling left. Got a man opening up. Throws it, and it's just off the fingertips of Jermon Thornton at the 25-yard line. That's the first time we've really seen Roan miss a receiver.
No more rocket balls, please.
No more rocket balls.
No, that was a rocket ball.
That was.
Yeah.
He let that one go?
Yeah. That was. I saw it leave his hand, and then I saw it skipping across the pitch.
The pit. You like that? I'm glad you like that.
I'm going to start using that.
Roan will call the signal. He's got two receivers to the high side. That's Cole and Ahmad. To the near side, it's Thornton and Brown. In the backfield, Ortiz. He won't get it. Quick route to Thornton. Thornton steps, jabs, and he'll pick up, we'll call it 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Ball will be spotted in Coyote territory at the 45.
You know, one thing you really can't appreciate from up here is the arm strength of Cam Roan. That guy really gets the ball out of his hands pretty quick, and it has a lot of velocity on his balls.
Oh, here's a play right back to Kevon Ahmad. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to go for a 1st down, and he did it all on his own.
Yes,
nice job there by Kevon Ahmad. Give him 5 yards on the carry, and it'll be another Colleyville Heritage Panther first down.
You know, it's got to make defensive coordinators stick. They call the perfect blitz on that. The guy comes, and he misses completely.
That was a Wildcat. I'm going to wait till the time that they throw that one to Roan out on the edge. Snap back, Roan looking to his right. Now he's rolling left. Got people chasing, and he's going to stick down the shoulder and get run out of bounds, and then a late hit. I guess it wasn't that bad. 67 for Heritage comes over and taps him. That's Jordan Holloway. And a marginal gain of maybe 1.5 yards for Cam Roan. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 40.
Holloway got to be careful on that because that was pretty late. That was like 3 yards. If I was Roan, I would have taken a dive. He's in that drama class and all.
I like that, Chris. That's almost as good as a pitch. I love it. I love it. Snap back, Roan wants to throw. Man breaking over the middle, and this time he's way behind Jermon Thornton with the throw. And sometimes Cam Roan doesn't just get his feet set to where he can make that rotation with the shoulders. He kind of arm throws it.
And, you know, and that's been one of his big mistakes that he made, and he made that mistake last week. Late and behind. Any quarterback, I don't care, Pop Warner, high school, middle school, doesn't matter, pro, college. Anytime you throw late and behind, most of the time it's an interception.
We got whistles and a timeout for Frisco Heritage. We'll go ahead
like the look.
And take it with them. Timeout on the field. We'll be back after this message from Frost Bank.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Teams are still on their sidelines discussing their strategy. Here's what they're talking about. 2nd down. Nope, make that 3rd down. And we'll call it a long 9 yards to go for Colleyville from the 41-yard line of the Heritage Coyotes. They lead at 31-14. They'll send 3 receivers to the near side. Empty. Well, nope. Ortiz is back there. Couldn't see him.
That's middle screen time right here, guys.
They're going to fake.
There it is.
Roan
right
wants to throw. Got a man up the middle.
Got it.
Connor Cole's got it. Breaks the tackle at the 20, and Cole may score to the 5 and touchdown. Connor Cole, and that one went for 41 yards. Pitch and catch from Cam Roan. And Colleyville continues to roll. 37-14 now.
That is the definition of easy peasy right there, guys.
Lemon squeezy, right?
Connor Cole, let me tell you something. When he catches the ball, he's one of those guys that, like, he's solid when he runs with it. He's thick. 6'2", 195 pounds, but he's solid when he runs with the ball. You're going to have to hit him to get him down, and he knows how to just he runs through those arm tackles, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Extra point is good. Moves the score to 38-14. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter. A lot of time to play, and I would suspect we will see wholesale substitutions here as we head more into the second half. Let's take a quick timeout and back with more football from Toyota Stadium. You're listening to Panther Football on High School Game Night.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, Colleyville leads it 38-14. TJ Watson to kick off. Right foot is into it. He'll drive it deep down to the 9-yard line. Henry's got it. Henry going to his right. Switches hands all the way to the right numbers. Now he's coming back to the left. He's got blockers.
That's dangerous.
There's a clip.
Oh, that's a clip.
Did they throw the flag?
They did not.
Henry right up the middle. He may take it to the house. Cuts back to the left hash to the sideline and pulled down at the 22-yard line. And that was definitely a clip. I saw it, but no flag.
Yeah, it was right in front of us, but man, how could, I mean, obviously he's a little bit, the referee's a little bit closer. We got a really good view.
No, I got binocles, bro. I was all over that. I mean, it was right, the clip happened to keep that guy from making the tackle.
Yes.
If it happened somewhere else, I got not as much problem with it, but literally it happened right in front.
Well, you're down 38-14. They probably give it to you at that point.
Yeah. Handoff coming left. Nope. Jones keeps it right up the middle. Breaks a tackle. And down to the 10-yard line. So just like that, another first down for the Coyotes, and it's first and goal from the 10.
Guys, I'm telling you, what I'm looking at up here, as far as the Colleyville defense is concerned, these guys are tackling high. You know, none of these guys are breaking down at the knees and really form tackling. You know, they're bringing guys up, down, you know, arm tackles, a lot of arm tackles, and that's why these guys are running right through them.
Omar Jones gets the handoff. He'll go for 5 yards. It'll be second down, and, well, we'll call it a long 5 from the 5.5-yard line. Any update on that Baylor score, Chris Beam?
I don't need to know. I'm recording at home.
So if I look it up, you won't be upset?
You can look it up. If you tell me, you may be getting out of this booth really quick.
All righty then. I can always take the third quarter off and you guys call the game.
Well, you just took a play off because that was a nice little play by Amari Jones down to the 3-yard line.
Speaking of off.
I can't see because of the
Oh, it's such a great group of guys up here.
Well, Frisco Heritage takes the ball from the 5-yard line going into their own end zone. I'm doing my Doug Branch impersonation right now.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Is that right?
So a score from Arlington. Rangers lead the Astros 9-3. Here's a handoff going left over the guard, stick. And Colleyville's going to stiffen up, and it's going to be fourth and goal from, it's around the 2.5-yard line.
Sage
Hep.
My man.
Yeah.
My man Sage
I called him Hage Sepp a minute ago. I realized I said it wrong.
Sage Hep, nice stick. It's good when you stick that guy and his legs stop moving.
Absolutely.
That's when you know you got a good stop.
Oh, God.
Jailbreak.
Jones got a score here. He's going to get to the edge. Will they stop him? No. Touchdown. That's a shame because if the left cornerback comes off of his man, he buries him before the goal line, and we get a 99-yard drive to come back.
Yeah.
Amari Jones, when he gets that momentum, and I'm telling you, he had some momentum and some speed going to that corner. When he put his foot in the ground, going for the end zone, you knew it was going to be a tough time to bring him down.
Yeah, I had an old coach who used to say, man, that kid is an athlete. That's exactly what he is, man. I mean, he caught that edge, and there was nobody going to catch him and stop him. I mean, he took all his momentum into the end zone on that play.
38-21 now. Coyotes cut into the Panther lead. When we come back, Kevon Ahmad and Jermon Thornton will have a chance to return the football. Who knows? Maybe they won't kick to him. More on high school game night after this quick message from Jason Ridley.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
What was the show we used to watch as a kid with the Grouch? And
Sesame
Street. Doesn't it sound like a little Sesame Street music?
Hey.
It's actually called Sugar Zone. And the reason it's on, let's see if the Coyotes kick it into the Sugar Zone.
Yeah, right.
Which would be that area surrounded by the Bermuda Triangle of Kevon Ahmad, Jermon Thornton, and up at the front, that would be number 29, Gavin Schaefer.
Yeah, they're not going to change that.
And out of bounds as I love Cam Brown. Raises his hand up like, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't touch it.
What he needs to do, what he really needs to do is he needs to go over there and just step out of bounds and catch the ball.
Yeah.
Because
so the wind doesn't blow it back in?
Well, if it does come short, as long as he's out of bounds when he catches it, it's going to be out of bounds. If
he doesn't catch it and he fumbles it, he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, right. So it doesn't make a difference as long as he's out of bounds.
Chris Bean, good call. I like that. Just stand on the out of bounds line and touch the ball.
You can actually straddle the out of bounds line and actually catch it in bounds, but it'd still be out of bounds.
Right.
But as long as you're out of bounds first.
It's like basketball. Any party he's touching out of bounds, you're out of bounds.
Correct. And
Colleyville comes out.
It's a flag.
Heckma Harrison with the play-by-play.
Yeah, Colleyville coming out in the trips formation. Almost gets Cameron killed on that play.
Tell you what, that's the one thing you don't want to see right there is your quarterback getting jammed into the ground. Now, albeit his right arm and not his left arm, but still.
That's not the play you want.
Panthers will send three receivers to the high side. That's Brown, Thornton, and Kevon Ahmad. Empty to this side. Yeah. Ortiz in the backfield. Trips to the high side, Rome. Looking for the snap. Got it. Gives it off to Ortiz up the middle. Oh, if he breaks that, he might take it to the house, but they wrap him up after about a 4-yard gain. It'll be third down and call it 7 from the 31. Check that, 36.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're coming out in a different formation. Here's a double tie. Yeah, well, I thought it was going to come out in their pro set that they usually come out in with one side, two on the other.
That's what they do. Roan wants it. Snaps back. He wants to throw wide open. Oh, he just missed a guy. And he threw the pick. Continues to work. That went through the defender's hands.
Oh, my God. That's what you call dropping it in the bucket. I mean, he threw that ball drop right over the top of two defenders. That was an awesome throw.
And I'll tell you what, Jermon Thornton was wide open.
And actually, that was a great throw because it did. I just saw the replay. It went right over his. Get out of the way.
Roan, shoestring tackle. He'll go down for a loss. It'll be second down and 14 back at the 46.
Hate to see a guy get tackled from behind like that and not see that. He didn't feel that pressure, and he fell right on Cameron's ankles. Fortunately, he didn't get hurt on that play.
Frisco gets a quick substitution as they'll send a lineman on for a linebacker.
Yeah, that was a great throw, man. I mean, he dropped that ball like he walked it out there and just boop, dropped it right down his hands.
That should have been picked. Hey, let's just say if it were Dion, it's picked. Here goes Ortiz. Oh, what a nice step. Oh, he got rolled over.
Jeez.
Actually, nice defensive play there as it looked like he had removed any doubt on the move on the outside, but Ortiz goes for 13 yards, another Panther.
First down.
Snap back, quick throw out to the left side. Caught. And run out of bounds after a 7-yard gain.
It's a little bear throw right there. A little stop with the
Kevon Ahmad.
The little stop route with the wide receiver blocking.
Tight end on the field for Colleyville.
Jeez.
Roan wants it again. Up the middle, hands it off to Thornton. They ran two
Nice
backs
play.
and they'll get a first down as he turns his back to the pile and pushes it forward inside the 20-yard line. Another Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down.
Hey, you make that reference to Deion Sanders, man, and listen, if it's Deion Sanders on the field, I mean, the band is playing because he's gone.
The reason I do is because Chris and I had a chance to talk with Babe Laufenberg, and he told a nice story. Here's the play. Roan hands it off inside to Ortiz. Ortiz is wrapped up, but he's trying to dig for more yards. Give him 4, 5 on the carry, down to the 14. Chris, tell that story.
It takes more than this play, but they got
timeout on the field.
Perfect. So Babe Laufenberg back in he's playing back in the early 90s, and Deion Sanders is playing for the Atlanta Falcons, and all week
Troy's hurt. That's why
Troy's
he's in.
hurt. Babe's in. So all week they were practicing this slant route, and during the game he knew that Deion was going to jump that route, so he was going to kind of pitch over his head.
Right.
So sure enough, in the game, he hikes the ball, sees Deion biting on that play, throws it over the top to Alexander Wright, and Deion jumps up and intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown.
Right.
So he gets on the sidelines, and Babe looks at Troy and goes, Troy, if that was over his head just 6 more inches, it would have been a touchdown.
If he threw it, Deion would have jumped 6 more inches higher.
That's what I just said. That's what Aikman said. Aikman says, no, he wouldn't, because he would have
gone 6 inches higher.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm saying. There's no way.
All right, second down, and from the 15. Out to Kevon Ahmad. Ahmad is not down yet.
No.
Does he get the first down yardage? He's pretty close.
Close. It's a left foot, right foot deal.
He looks like 10.
He threw his right foot.
Yeah.
I think that's a first down.
No, you got to put it on the stick. It's a little bit off the stick.
So the stick is just in front of the 10-yard line. The ball sits right on top of it.
So it's like
third down in inches.
Yeah, about 6 inches.
Cam Roan from the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. That's Cam Brown. He'll hand it up to Ortiz. Ortiz is met, but he fights forward for a very tough 1 yard. And another Colleyville Heritage Panther. First down.
That's a great run right there, man. Most running backs, first contact, they go down. That's what makes the special play, special guys right there, the ones that don't go down with that first contact.
That's talking to Cowboys running back coach Gary Brown, and he says the one thing that he likes about the guys he has is when there isn't a yard to make, they at least get a 0 or a plus. Yeah. They don't get knocked back. And that's one thing as a running back, you need to know when it's just time to get a yard and live to play another day. Absolutely. And that's exactly what he did.
Absolutely.
3 receivers to the near side. Roan wants the football. Now he'll change the play. Kevon Ahmad is up on the high side, single coverage. I've got a little lob route here.
Oh my God.
Roan that way, crossing out. Did he catch it?
Yes, he did.
Wow. Cash the check. That's good money.
I mean, come on.
Kevon Ahmad, and he comes up limping. Looks like he's okay. Maybe a little cramp. They talked about that last week. They had to fill him with fluids. First and goal from inside the 1. Handed off to Ortiz, and touchdown.
Guys, I'm telling you, number 1, that's his nickname. Cash the check, man. That's good money. That's good money.
Mario Ortiz with the 1-yard running score. And what was the biggest thing on that drive, gentlemen?
Well, I mean, tough yardage by Ortiz kind of set the bar for that drive, and Cam Roan made some awesome throws. I mean, you said, Douglas, on that one play, I mean, it looked like it was going to be an interception, but to us it looked like a perfect throw. Right now, Colleyville's offense is clicking. The one thing I just want to see the defense get some stops. These guys need to get some sacks. They need to stop these guys for negative yardage. It's very important that these guys come out here in the second half and kind of establish themselves and dominate, because this game is going to get the points are going to get up there, but you don't want them to get close. They may as well just put it out their reach and go ahead and retire these guys.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and the Panthers now lead it 45-21. Yes, I updated the score. I wasn't doing anything, so I went ahead and reached over and pumped it up.
We have our
wind still just light breeze out of the north, which I must say has made it very pleasant here in the booth. A gorgeous stadium. And Chris, you had a little side note about this soccer stadium and pitch that we're playing on.
It's funny because everybody thinks that the stadium over in Allen, they're saying that's the largest high school football stadium they've ever seen. But actually, because Frisco ISD plays all their high school football games like every Friday night here at this stadium, is considered a high school football stadium. So this is the largest high school football stadium in the state of Texas.
Very nice. By seating capacity.
By seating capacity.
Interesting.
Yeah,
and I bet it didn't cost $60 million to build.
I think like number 2 is like, it's like one of the Dallas. I mean, it's like a Dallas one or something like that. Like it was like I was shocked. I didn't realize some of those. There's one in San Antonio that's like a big bowl.
Okay, here's a spiral kickoff. That was interesting. Fielded at the 16. Coming left, it's Omar Jones. Jones will be wrapped up and dragged down right at the 30-yard line, and that's where the Coyotes will start what will likely be their last possession of the third quarter with just under 4 minutes to play.
Colleyville has been clicking on all cylinders tonight on offense. It's almost been a clinic since the first drive the Colleyville had. They got a field goal, and after that, it's pretty much been all Colleyville offense scoring touchdowns.
Snap back, Jones. He'll put it on the turf. Now he's got it back, and he's gonna. If he gets to the edge, now he'll throw. Lineman downfield and no call.
Yeah,
see him.
68.
Yeah,
68.
He's 4 yards past the line.
Oh no, he's like when I looked at him, he was at the 35, which is 10 yards down the field.
I thought he was running a route.
Well, okay.
He's like, remember that?
He's out there killing animals.
No. He's like Billy Bob and Varsity Blues. Remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, he just passed away not too long ago.
Yeah, like last year.
Running, pitching it out to the right-hand side. A nice lateral.
Oh, be careful. Can't do
10-yard
that.
gain and a first down.
He tried. The guy was going to block that guy coming. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
No, you can't go outside in.
Oh, really?
So you can't be a wide receiver and you can't crack back. You can't go outside in. You go inside out.
Taking all the fun out of it.
I know, right? Set up
Former
those
Kansas State Wildcat Heckma Harrison on the defensive side of the football. Snap back to Jones. Hands it left, Henry. Henry's got room at the 45, and that hole is filled by the Red Storm of Colleyville.
I like that, the Red Storm.
That's what we should call the defense.
There's actually a really nice block by Amari Jones after he handed off the ball. Thomas Chapman was bearing down on Andrew Henry, and Jones made a great block.
He was handing off and blocking at the same time.
Yeah, he did. He cut blocked him, and I don't think Chapman saw it coming at first. He's like, I didn't know that guy was going to do that.
Right.
Believe this is going to be a motion penalty. It is. False start on the Coyotes. That'll back them back up and make it a 2nd down and 8.
You know, Frisco really surprises me, man, because down the field, their offensive line, these are some really big kids. And they look athletic, but they're just not getting a lot done. It comes down to the scheme. I've been, onto the defense a lot, but, right now it's just important to make.
And there's the 5 yards right back the other direction of the nose tackle.
Yeah.
Dylan Francis jumps off.
But here's the thing is,
actually, that's not Francis. That's 50.
When he jumped,
Weston Ford.
I think they probably should have the offensive line. They all kind of like pumped when they did that. So I don't know. You got to be careful that center. That center's doing some stuff down there.
Actually, it was Travis Richards. Snap back, hand off. Quarterback keeps it, makes a nice cut, and he's drugged down from behind. And that's the aforementioned. Is that 50 or 53?
No, that's 50.
No, it's 53.
53? Travis Richards.
Travis Richards. The 3 looks like a 0. Tell you what, these uniforms nowadays, you can hardly read a number. Oh, there's motion in the backfield. Thank you.
Oh.
I could have thrown the cheese from here. And, of course, had I thrown it from here, it would have been nacho cheese.
Yeah, on tonight.
Or not my cheese because it would have been on the field. 2:42 to go, 45-21, Colleyville lead. Go ahead, Chris.
Nick Clark, who's been doing a really good job of getting that. They basically have a spy on the running back.
Yeah.
So as soon as that running back takes that handoff, Nick Clark's been in the backfield hitting that running back every single
You got to
time.
hit him every time. And that's like
Wanting to throw, got a man open wide open in the center, and he's hit. But I don't know if he'll score, and he will not.
Nice.
Was that Mosley? No.
No.
That was 18 for Colleyville. Mitchell Hubbard that yanks him down. Hubbard was the one who was beat on the route. It was a seam route, and that gets the Coyotes down to the 1 yard line.
Yeah, good play call, good ball fake on that one. They did a really good job on that play. They faked him out big time.
No, I don't like to say he's beat because Mitchell Hubbard's playing corner.
Well, somebody missed an assignment because he was wide open in the middle of the field. Hubbard was the one that had to come get him.
Yeah, so like a Jervon Thornton is probably supposed to be playing deep. He's playing free safety.
Well, he bit on the run like everybody else did.
Everybody else did.
You know, so
exactly.
just to your point, you were just making point about the fullback or the running back coming out. You have to honor that. Your spine.
Exactly.
And then you're thinking that he's going to pull that ball out.
Over the top.
And then, hey, instead of running the ball, he takes a step back and he throws it right over the coverage.
And while we prognosticate, the Coyotes score from 1 yard out, tack on the extra point, and it's 45-28. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Panthers lead the Coyotes 45-28. More high school football and high school game night after this message from Advanced Chiropractic.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
Back at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Colleyville leads the home Coyotes of Frisco Heritage 45-28, and they'll get the football back here off the right foot of the kicker. Chip shot going right this time. Comes down at the 23. Colleyville will return. Oh, he's got room. Now he's going to reverse, and he gets hog-tied down there at the 33. That's where, and it's going to be a, what do they call that when they grab the back? Horse collar. I call it hog-tied.
Why don't you just take the ball and just throw it back to Kevon Ahmad, right?
Yeah, I would. Why not?
Says Heckma Harrison, Kevon Ahmad, official.
It's all he called a face mask, actually.
President of his cheer club, fan club.
That was a pretty good 9-iron off his foot, don't you think,
I do.
Doug?
That's a good chip.
I mean, that's a good chip.
Yeah, you know, actually, you know what I've always wondered?
What?
And I think the best time, the best play I've ever seen was Tennessee ran it years ago. But when they do something like that, you have a guy sit on this side of the field and let your guy wind up as soon as he catches it and throw it across the field.
What game was that?
I don't remember, but it was the miracle on the
Tennessee
the musical miracle or something like that.
Music City Miracle.
Yeah, was that it?
Buffalo? No, it was
Buffalo.
Buffalo and Tennessee.
Anyway, when they wound up and they threw it across the field.
Yeah.
It was Tennessee, Buffalo, and Jeff Fisher was the head coach of Tennessee at the time.
Chris, you got any score updates while we have a timeout?
I do.
On the field?
Let's go. Mansfield Timberview. Actually, Frisco Lone Star just took the lead on Mansfield Timberview over at the Star, 17-14.
That's a good game.
That game being played in the beautiful 2-degree air conditioning of.
Yeah. You know, I was talking
Actually,
to one
it's
of the
colder.
I was talking to some coaches on the other end, and they tried to get this game at the Star.
Really?
They were going to play it at 5 o'clock. They're going to do a doubleheader, but the superintendents of the schools didn't want to get the kids out that early. I was good with that.
Yeah.
What about you?
Boo-hoo.
I mean, come on.
We all spend a little time there.
I mean, come on. I would definitely have taken that.
Roan in the shotgun, hands it off to Ortiz up the middle, and Mario Ortiz is going to, well, it looks like they're going to give him credit for close to a yard. just short of the 50.
But one of the good things about having the Star, these playoff games, especially for 5A, that'd be a perfect venue for a playoff game.
How many seats? Like 12. 12,000.
12's good.
How many are here?
Like 26.
So it's double.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
and they've got
they don't sell
8,000 of them covered.
Yeah.
Roan working the left-hand side. He's going to turn the corner. Whoa. Did he go out of bounds?
Yeah, he stepped out over there.
Oh, he stepped out early. About.
Wow, if he doesn't step out, he scores.
He stepped out 4-yard gain, it looks like.
Is that right?
Yeah, see the official on the far side?
He stepped out way before we thought
I thought he stepped out right like 1 yard short of the first down.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd down, and we'll call it 5. Ball spotted at the 46. Line to gain is the 41.
How many plays is this so far? I mean, most of their scoring drives have been somewhere in the 5 to 6. They've been striking pretty fast.
They got enough people on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, there's a good reason why. They had 3 wide receivers, and they were all off the line of scrimmage. Timeout on the field. We will enjoy it with them while we pay a couple bills. And, well, if this doesn't make you hungry, nothing will. Back in a moment.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out Burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Back at Toyota Stadium, Cam Roan's going to roll out to his left. Got a man open just past the first down, but he misses it just through the hands of the receiver. And it will be 4th down, and it looks like Colleyville's going to go into that short kick formation again, and Cam Roan inside the 20 one more time and down at the 17-yard line. So that's where Frisco Heritage will take over with 1:15 to go here in quarter number 3.
From here, it looks like that these past 2 plays, it looks like Kevon Ahmad has just been sitting on the bench on the far side. Looks like he may have some ice on that left shoe?
Shin.
It looks like?
Yeah, he doesn't have any shoes on right now, so he doesn't have any shoes on at all.
I bet he's still fast.
I bet he is also.
Handoff coming our way. Nice spin move by Henry, who picks up the first down and give him 12 on the carry. That's moves the ball out from the 17. Looks like they're going to mark it right at the 29-yard line. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Jones trying to implore his team to hurry. He'll keep it, and he's going to be yanked down from behind. Nice tackle on the outside. That's number 52 for Colleyville, Martin Sanchez, the 5'9", 250-pound senior. Tracked it from behind. The nice thing about this gentleman is without throwing the football, the clock becomes your friend. Under 40 to play here in the 3rd.
Yeah, it's kind of turned into a track meet out here, man. Colleyville has got to get some stops, as soon as possible. They've got to, come up with a few, Doug. It's just getting to the point where, they score and Frisco comes back and they score also. So it's only going to come down to them getting 1 or 2 stops, to finish this game out. But if they, if these guys get score right here and it's 35-45, it's still a 10-point game.
41-yard line, pitch coming left. Room to the 50, turns the corner, and staying on his feet is Omar Jones down to the 35-yard line. Give him almost 20 yards on the carry. Actually, it was about 24 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
And Heritage, Frisco Heritage, is back in business, and you said it. They score here, it's back to a 10-point game.
Yeah. I mean, and if you look at the running lanes that these guys are creating, they really got them on their heels right now because they don't know what they're going to do next.
Andrew Henry's got to be careful because when he's running with that ball.
He's got it up high, doesn't he?
Oh, my. Up high.
And away from his body.
Golly. he's kind of running like Eddie George used to.
Yeah.
Like he's running with that ball high and outside. Let me tell you, it looks like you can slap that ball away.
3 goose eggs on the clock. We are through 3 quarters here at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. 4th quarter coming up next on High School Game Night.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at Toyota Stadium, Frisco Heritage Coyotes have the football at the 30-yard line. Amari Jones moving to his right, wants to throw, still trying to find somebody to throw it to. I'll tell you what, he is quick.
Yes, he is. And you can tell that, these guys are anticipating what he's doing. You see no one tried to come up and make a play on that. They're just hanging back.
That wasn't that bad because they stayed on the yard line.
Broke down.
Yeah, broke down. You don't want anybody to throw it over your head.
The good broke down, not like the car.
Matthew Herrera did a really good job of basically shadowing and make sure he didn't break that line of scrimmage.
Handoff going left to Omar Jones, and he's going to pick up the first down, give him 8 yards on the carry down to the 20-yard line. In Colleyville Heritage territory once again.
It's a want-to attitude on defense, and when you see a guy like that holding the ball, you got to attack him. That's always been my philosophy. But right now, Frisco Heritage has Colleyville on their heels. They don't know what he's going to do. He's really pulling off David Blaine out there because they don't know what he's going to do with that ball. If he's pulling it out, if he's leaving it in his stomach, or if he's going to throw it.
10-yard run.
Sometimes I don't know what he's doing.
Omar Jones. Let's see if they give him a first down. They do not. He's just short, so it'll be 2nd down and inches.
They're going to throw it? They haven't thrown that much.
Snap back, fake, throw.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was.
Here's my deal with that. The wide receiver broke the wrong way.
Right.
Ran the wrong route. So basically ran right into the DB.
Right.
So in the wide receiver or the quarterback throws back shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't going to hit his back shoulder. I guarantee you that. They're going to call him holding, but he ran right into the.
A lot of these rules are not fair for defenders. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You got to go with it. Right now. The Colleyville Heritage Panthers are their own worst enemy right now on defense. They've got to get a stop. They have to, and they've got to come up with some kind of an answer for the Magic Man. I'm going to give him a nickname here.
And are you
Amari
concerned
Jones.
as you head to next week's game that the defense is having trouble stopping? And there's a nice stop.
The ball's out.
Ball's
out.
That's what we need.
I just said.
May have it.
Dude, I called that.
That's what we need.
Omar Jones. Fumble the ball.
52 with the recovery is Martin Sanchez, a 5'9", 250-pound senior, and that's the way you put a stop to a Frisco Heritage drive.
Absolutely, and that's what I mean by getting a stop. Now you come out. If you score now, you're up by 17. You milk the clock, and let's go home.
Yeah.
Runs are wild on the clock, by the way, with 11:11 to play.
You think we can milk 11 minutes off this clock?
I hope so.
They run the football.
I hope so.
They're going to run 11. It's going to be a hurry-up 11
95
minutes.
yards to pay dirt.
Kevon Amar still on the sideline.
Yep.
Why have him in there if you don't need him?
Coach took away his shoes. Besides his
He's holding them.
So he said, I need your shoes.
Cam Roan, they'll hand off to Ortiz up the middle. He's got room, breaks it to the outside. And he's knocked down after a 7-yard gain out to the 12. Boy, I tell you what, if he's able to spin one more time, he might take that one
95
to the house.
Touchdown run.
Just short of the Dorset line. You know the Mendoza line in baseball?
Yeah.
The Dorset line, it's 99 yards, right?
Yeah, he was right there. I mean, like you said, he was one spin away from breaking free. This kid Ortiz is really tough. I said he was Barry Sanders-ish, and I guess that's showing my age. Maybe I should say Darren Sproles.
Yeah, definitely Darren Sproles.
Does that bring me up into the millennial terms?
Yeah, Sproles.
Hands it off inside.
That was Sproles-ish right there.
Yeah.
And he goes for a first down, so give him 12 yards on the last 2 kicks for Mario Ortiz.
I like this kid, and then I also like it when they switch up and put one of the Thornton twins in when they need those tough yards. When they get down to 3rd and 1, I see how they switch it up and put a Thornton in.
Yeah, and J. Lee Davis had him dead to rights in the backfield, and he juked him out of his socks.
I like
Hand
this
off
formation
inside,
right there.
Ortiz again. This time he's going to take it to the house. All he's got to do is keep from getting home. Ortiz to the 40, 45. He's getting caught from behind.
Come on, Ortiz.
And he's pulled down at the 20. The ball comes out, but he's down right there. And that went from the 23 inside the 10 down to the 7. About 60 yards, and he's hurt.
Guarantee he's cramping.
He's hurt.
Gentlemen, he's hurt.
No,
got something wrong with. I think he got rolled up on an ankle.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a big
They're
time.
going to blow this one dead. So he went from the 23 to the 50s, 27 yards, and then all the way down to the 7. Give him another 43. Holy goodness, that was 60-plus yard run. I think had he cut that left instead of to the boundary, those guys on the far side don't run him down. But that's behind him. He doesn't have mirrors, right?
Right. I mean, when you break a ball that far and you got that much yardage in front of you, your eyes are big as saucers and your lungs are burning. I mean, he'd already had 2 carries before that for some pretty good yardage, so he's pretty tired.
They're checking.
Right ankle. Is that the right ankle?
Yeah.
And
he's in pain. Yeah.
Yeah, they came up on him from behind. He didn't see him.
Hopefully he'll get up and walk this one off. He is getting up.
A lot of times, man, I always
he's walking it off. That's a great sign.
Yeah, Carlos Crawford caught him from behind. He was gaining on him down the field. I think if he just ran out of gas.
Handoff up the middle from the 10 down to the 7 and into the 2-yard line is Cole. Okay, I got to try.
That's why I gave it to you.
Sureheart.
Okay, Sureheart.
We're going to it's a silent T.
Sureheart, there we go.
Toby Gerhardt's cousin.
There it is. Sureheart gets a touchdown.
Sureheart on the 2-yard carry, and boy, that was quick, wasn't it,
yes,
guys?
It was.
95 yards down in a hurry. Runs and scored a 51-28 extra point to come, or did you already mark it on there?
Yes, I did.
So you've already given them the extra point even though they haven't kicked it yet?
No, it's 51.
51.
All right, just asking. It was 45. You're right. That's 6, 51. I'm using beam math here.
That's okay.
Easy.
You going to let that down, huh?
I did go to Colleyville Heritage,
I know. Extra point is good. 52-28. Colleyville leads it. Back with more fourth quarter action from Toyota Stadium. It's the Panthers and the Coyotes on high school game night. Back in a moment.
Which do you want? Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try. Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches. Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Mark your witch, we're here to please. Sandwich matching guarantee. Which, catch what?
Which is what you want.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the Haunted Mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Football about to be put into the air with the Panthers leading the Coyotes 52-28 alongside Chris Beam, Heckma Harris, and I'm Doug Branch on high school game nights. Game of the week. Little chip shot kickoff. It's going to come down with a fair catch at the 31-yard line and making the play for the Frisco Heritage. Was that not number 11? There's not even 11 on their 41. Oh, it's 41. I was going to say, there's not an 11 on their roster.
Nah, 41.
That's Paul Flores with the fair catch. Maybe I should just watch the TV monitor.
Yeah, they got a nice big one here. Not as big as the one at the Star, but I'm just saying.
Pretty good for a pitch in a soccer stadium.
Yeah, really nice.
And actually, if you haven't been out, FC Dallas, I believe they play
tomorrow, and
I'm trying to think of who they said it was. Was it Portland?
It was Timbers. They're really
something
good.
Something like that. Anyway, they'll be in the house. Here's going the other way. Right up the middle. He's going to get run down. No, he's not. He won't get caught.
He's done.
That's Jones. And in one play, down a bunch of points, he's going to act like he's got to show off here.
Andrew Henry, 9, not 5. It's hard to read their jerseys.
Henry takes to the house, so I'm going to say 69 yards because I believe the fair catch was at the 31.
You know, and I'll tell you what, man, I know for sure that Coach Willis is really upset about that because, you know, this game should be done. You know,
put 52 points on somebody and you're still having to score?
Yeah, this game should be done. You should have some of your sophomores and other guys in getting some experience right now. You know, you can get Cameron out of the way. It's really unfortunate. But I know these guys put a lot in the game plan and things of that nature. But, you know, defensively, if this is giving you trouble, you know, you're going to come up against some other teams that are going to be able to score a lot quicker than the Coyotes here.
Looks
so
like
they'll
they're
go for two. Jinkies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You guys are too much.
Jesus.
Bemmer. You want to do? You call this one, Bemmer. Go.
No.
Bemmer with the call.
Amari Jones in the shotgun. Jason Taharan in motion.
Get him.
Jones scrambles, throws. No. No, it's interception.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
Interception out of bounds. How was that?
Take us to break.
Go ahead.
All right. Chris Beam has given up. So they score. It's all even now, 52-34. I mean, the score is even. No more odd numbers on the board. Fourth quarter is coming up on the scoreboard in just a second. And we'll take a timeout. From Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, back with more on high school game night.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Alongside Chris Beam, Heckma Harris, and I'm Doug Branch from Toyota Stadium in lovely Frisco, Texas. The ever-growing, you could almost call Frisco the pregnant capital of the world because it continues to just grow.
Hey, man, you talk about
and the taxes start to grow.
Hey, you talk about a guy got a pregnant wife.
You're funding that $1.5 billion facility over there that you happen to work out of. Chip shot kickoff coming down on the ground.
No.
Fall on it.
Son, get the ball.
This could go the other way.
Look how he's carrying that ball.
Thornton. And he's going to get wrapped up at the 23, but he takes what could have been a very negative play, and if they'd have turned it over there, it could have been even more consternation for Joe Willis. And I will not try to spell that word for you. Does Willis send his A-team back out onto the field?
Kind of looks like it. And Kevon Ahmad's back out on the field, so apparently Willis gave his shoes back.
Or he took somebody else's.
or from here it looks like he's just wearing socks. But he has white shoes, so there you go. Oh, did he pull him? Nope. There you go. So
he's out there.
You go in. We need to get him an IV. Just bring in the ambulance at halftime.
What was that show, MASH?
Okay, I would throw it to him right now.
And Cam Brown's not sure what side of the field he's supposed to be on.
Figured it out now.
Snap back, Roan, hands off inside.
Oh.
And I don't believe that's Ortiz.
No, Ortiz is still over there getting his
leg service.
Yeah.
That is number 10.
You know what's going to end up happening?
16.
Oh, that's Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
They've run that play so many times. What's going to end up happening, and I'm not going to say it.
No, don't say it.
Don't say it.
You know, they're running the same. I mean, everybody's doing this. It's a spread option, you know.
Poster out to Cam Brown right here.
The ball is, there's no air in this ball. Oh, I guess there is.
It's open on the far side. Nobody open this way, throws it.
Oh,
caught.
Nice catch.
Nope. That was 32, intended receiver for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, Cole Sherhart, who just ran for a touchdown.
Well, guys, I tell you what, with about 8 minutes and 33 seconds left in this game?
You don't see that better than me, do you?
No.
This game ain't over.
No.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, not at all. I mean,
talking about the A team's going to be in there because this game ain't over. There's
3rd and 12 from the 21. I agree with you guys. A turnover here or give the football back and they come scoring 18
This is like a basketball game.
Roan gets a snap, looking
him,
to
Cam.
his
You
left. Got a man wide
Got
open.
him, Cam.
See you later, Kevon. Welcome, everybody. Touchdown.
Check is in the mail. Check is in the mail.
78 yards. Shout him up, Chris. That might be 1,000 yards now for Cam Roan tonight.
Check is in.
Wow, 78 yards.
That is a check you can cash.
And that ball is dropped right on his hands in full stride.
Guys, have you ever heard the term shooting fish in the barrel?
Yeah.
By the way, he is running in socks.
That's only Ahmad's second touchdown of the night, so.
Yeah, but he's gone in 5 catches for about 280 yards.
Yeah. So he has touchdowns of 35 yards and 70. Was it 78 yards?
It may have been 79. I think it was on the 21.
Okay, there you go.
Snap back is low. Kick is good.
Here's the thing: is you can't say that Colleyville's running up the score on Heritage.
No.
Hey, if they don't keep scoring, what did Colleyville? It was 41-14, right?
Right.
At halftime.
If they don't keep scoring,
no, it wasn't 41. What was it at halftime?
It was 31.
31. So
31.
if they don't keep scoring, they're losing right now.
Yeah. So
59-34, fourth quarter. We are deep into it. Does that say 8:22?
The ball was on the 21-yard line, by the way.
Was it?
Thank you.
Because it hasn't updated the score yet.
8:22 to go in the fourth quarter. 9:36. Wow, we actually going to get out of here early tonight, man.
Don't jinx it.
Golly.
Did I just? Was that like we were throwing a no-hitter and I just told the pitcher?
Yes, we're on the bench and you just told the pitcher.
Oh.
Yeah, did you know you're throwing a no-hitter? It's the 8th inning.
By the way, just call me the pin. I always deflate the balloons, which you guys are the balloons.
Yes, it's okay.
Deflation.
It's all good.
Oh, man.
Well, with this much scoring, we got to have somebody run the football and run time off the clock. So it's not really my fault. That was a two-play drive. One play, there was a missed incomplete pass. No, there was a run and then an incomplete. So a 3-play drive for 79 yards. That's your scoring update. And the kickoff is going to be a chip shot to the right side. And, it's an onside chip. 2 hands go up. The guy who actually waved his hand did not catch it. I guess you can still do a fair catch like that.
All
the
right.
ball comes down at the 41, so that's where the Coyotes will take over as they throw the ball back. And then, I guess that's the kicking ball for Colleyville.
All right, Coach Quintero, we got to dial something up right now, man. We got to do it. I don't care where
wouldn't it be fun to come with a full blitz? Bring
everybody.
all 11. Bring
I honestly don't think. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think these stats are exactly accurate.
I mean, tuba section. Bring
okay,
everybody.
so Kevon Ahmad has 7 catches for 125 yards and 2 TDs.
No way.
No way.
No way.
He had that in the first half.
No.
Right. So
he had 123 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
And it says that Cameron is 19 to 28 for 421 yards.
Both might be right.
I don't know. I thought he just had 400 yards.
Yeah, I think
and
he's
he just
over 500.
He's over 500 now.
Right back to the line of scrimmage as we're really not paying much attention to the Frisco offense. Well, we got there's a nice hit. And you know what? They're running the football. Even though they're doing it fast, 52. It's a 3rd down and 1.
3rd down.
Somebody's
Sanchez.
been to AT&T Stadium.
A couple times. Martin Sanchez on the tackle right there. Really nice play by Sanchez.
Let's get a stop. From the near hash,
Omar
right
Jones
on the
ground.
50-yard line. Coyotes have it. Snap back to Jones.
Come on, guys.
Gives it off inside to Omar Jones. He's got room, and he may take this one to the house. He's not going to. Nice play.
The Heritage have taught their players how to stiff arm like a madman. To be honest with you, they got these 2 running backs, Andrew Hinder and Omar Jones, got some powerful stiff arms.
These guys are physical runners.
They are.
Number 9 and number 5 have been, taking it to them all night.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of arm tackling going on the Colleyville side. But on the bright side, tackled there by Will
Bernhardt.
On the bright side, though, the clock continues to run, and we're now at, it seems like it should be more than just a minute from when we started, but it's not. 7-minute mark as we pass it right here. Snap back is high, handoff inside. 2 big hits, and then
there we go.
9
Who's at the
people.
bottom?
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
43.
That's the Rain Man Chris Beam. There were 3 guys that weren't on the pile. 8 were.
Terrell Lester. Terrell Lester on the big hit.
And that'll bring up a Coyote 3rd down.
3rd down. And right now, man, they're going to sneak that ball in there. He's going to bring it out. No, he didn't do it this time.
Wants to throw. Rush throws it out, lateral to the right side, caught. Juke at the 30, and down short of the 1st down. And that's going to be just like a running play, so the clock will continue to run as we're almost under 6 minutes to play.
For a minute there, I thought he was looking to pitch it back. Did it not look like it to you?
Little hook and ladder there, but without the ladder.
There was nobody back there.
There was nobody there.
Yeah, he had the ball, and he looked like he was going to pitch it back when he got wrapped up, but no one was there.
4th and 4. Timeout. Colleyville. Joe Willis is going to take a timeout here and try and set the defense. This could, with a stop, put an end to the game for the Panthers. Back with more on high school game night. It's Colleyville Heritage Panther football, home of high school Friday night football here on high school game night. Back in a moment.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
Back at Toyota Stadium, 4th down and 3 for the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. Snap back to Jones. Jones is looking to throw the football. Surprising. Works to his right. He's wrapped up there. He throws one, and that's a grounding out of bounds to the right side of the field. The official drops the flag on the play, and it will be intentional grounding on the quarterback, Amari Jones. But the more important message behind that is Colleyville will take over. Player down on the field is number 43 for Colleyville. That's Terrell Lester. Is it Terrell or Terrell?
Terrell.
Terrell?
Just go with one of them.
Terrell Lester.
Is it Terrell, Texas, or Terrell, Texas?
It's Terrell, Texas.
There you go.
Terrell Owens, whatever. Anyway, Colleyville offense is back on the field with a 59-34 lead.
And replacement at quarterback, thank God.
Who do we have at quarterback?
Number 4, I believe.
Landry French.
Come on, Landry.
Landry,
Let's
see
go,
the play.
French.
That's number 2, Cole Sherhart, with a nice move there, and he looks like he's pretty got some live legs.
He does.
Sherhart goes for 9. Will be second and a short one from the 33-yard line. As we do have wholesale changes on offense for Colleyville. French takes the snap, hands it off to Sherhart up the middle, and he will get the first down. That'll stop the clock with 5:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Next week, we are headed to...
we're at Mustang Panther over in Grapevine playing the 6A ranked Trinity Trojans.
Oh, big game.
The old Steve Lineweaver squad coming into Mustang Panther Stadium.
Yes, and I will be absent next week from the broadcast.
Snap back, French fumbles it, wants to throw, looking. He's got room to run. Makes a couple nice moves and picks up 5 yards.
You know that's his nickname.
I believe when that
I was Beamer when I played here.
But when that snap went by, he said, "Pardon, excusez-moi."
Oh my God!
Come on, that's got to be his nickname.
Frenchie.
I don't know. Just saying. French.
Could be Biff, man.
Biff.
Could be salad dressing.
French. Come on.
He's got it now. Hands it off inside, and this will go nowhere. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Colleyville as we are under 4:20 to go.
Like I said, I'll be off next week just because I'm going to my grandfather's funeral up in Chicago. So that'll be next Friday.
And you'll be traveling with a newborn, by the way. You'll have an extra member of the family by then.
Extra member of the family. Looks like that's going to happen coming down on Tuesday.
Coming down.
Sounds like I'll be at your office next week doing your show.
Yeah, I know. Looks like
it. Nice throw for Frenchie outside. Let's see if they give him first down yardage.
They do.
And that is
nice
number
catch.
2, Chase Allen. You think he's Max Allen's brother?
I don't know. Maybe we can get a text up from the audience about that one.
Hey, guys, Future's in good hands. Frenchie threw a pretty good ball out there, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we don't have a quarterback.
Looks like we're doing a little changes. Number 75 is coming out of the game. Jacob Kramer, the senior.
6'1", 270 pounds. He and I could eat pizza together.
He's a 3-year starter here at Colleyville Heritage.
Snap back to French. He'll keep it.
Oh, he did keep it.
He's got some good legs, too.
He does.
Go ahead. He fumbled the football? No. Got it. First down. 13-yard gain and another Colleyville Heritage Panther. First down. You were supposed to say that with a French accent.
I don't know.
First down.
Okay.
I like this French.
I'll try that next time.
This is nice. He has that swagger.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Oh, that's Spanish. Yeah. Merci. Merci beaucoup. French steps up under. Now he'll back off. 2 receivers to each side.
Shifts the coverage.
Under 3 minutes to play. Snap back, hands it off up the middle. And this will go for about a yard. Ouch. And deposited sternly on his back. Yeah.
That hurt you.
Ouch.
I got ouch.
That was thrown down with
Cole Sherhart.
Jeez.
Sherhart with a score tonight. He actually looked good running the football.
Yeah, he did. He's looked
Ortiz went off with an ankle injury. We saw him walk it off, so we assume that is not anything to be concerned with. But Joe Willis is not going to keep him out there any longer. Sherhart has the back duty handoff. Give it to Sherhart. Sherhart going right. Tripped up after about a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted at 36-yard line.
Sherhart does a really good job of when he gets the ball, he doesn't stutter. I mean, he hits the hole. He gets to the hole in a hurry and knows exactly where he's going.
To play in the period, 2 minutes. That was my hockey reference.
There you go.
Maybe we can get Jeff K to do that for us. Tape us up some 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute left in the quarter. 1 minute. Snap back French. Got room on the right side. He's going to be drugged down. And that'll bring up a 4th and 10. I thought he'd turn the Jets on right there and get the corner, but he wasn't able to do it. I think because he wanted to throw the ball, he wasn't thinking with his feet. He was thinking throw.
Real nice play by Garrett Gardner from Frisco Heritage on that play. Nice sniffing out that rollout.
59-34, Panthers lead the Coyotes, and I think they're going to take this clock all the way down.
Yeah, about 70 seconds left in this game.
And they have 1 timeout, 2 timeouts, so they can call a timeout, and then they can run the punt team on, which have we seen? They have won? Have we seen the punt team tonight?
They do not have a punter tonight.
So it would be a quick kick from French?
He did not earn his letter tonight, like we'd say.
He didn't earn his
Timeout, Colleyville. Should we take a break here?
Sure, let's take a quick break.
All right, we'll break right here. Message from one of our best sponsors, one of our tastiest sponsors, Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Colleyville punts the football. T.J. Watson takes a low snap, and he drops it inside the 10-yard line. A nice job on the little pooch kick from Watson. We are 45 seconds away from this one being a finality. Heckma Harrison on his way down to the field to talk to head coach Joe Willis after the game. Maybe we even get a word with the player. You just never know.
Ooh. Think Kevon and Ma would talk to him?
I don't know.
I don't know. At this rate, it's kind of stalkerish.
Yeah, maybe Heckma could stalk Kevon into talking to him. Anyway, Heritage has the football, and it looks like they've gone with a new quarterback. Snap back, handoff up the middle, and that may end it. Nope, 40 seconds to go. We'll probably get at least one more play. No gain on the play for
40-second clock. No, you will not.
The Coyotes. They're hurrying it up.
No, it looks like their coaching staff is calling them over.
Waving them over. So that'll do it from here at Toyota Stadium as the clock continues to head south. The apparent final score will be 59-34, and Colleyville Heritage Panthers have run their season record to 1-1, Chris, and more importantly, a victory going into next week, which should be a very tough game against Euless Trinity.
Yeah, very, very tough game against Euless Trinity. But, you know, Coach Willis told us before the game that he wasn't going to scare away. He wasn't going to shy away from big games. And I'm sure Trinity, it's hard to schedule Trinity because they're a hard football team to play just because they're so big. But this is a game that he likes to schedule teams that you know they're going to see in the playoffs from a passing to a running. So if you come against a run team, you know how to deal with them.
The teams cross at the 50-yard line and shake hands, congratulating each other on a hard-fought game, but the Panthers come away with a 59-34 win. Momentarily, we will go down to the field to our Heckma Harrison, and we'll have head coach Joe Willis. And I think it's going to be a little bit. Heckma, we're going to take a quick timeout because Joe, I believe, talks to the players right after the game, so we'll be back with the post-game show from Toyota Stadium in Frisco after this message from In-N-Out Burger.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Me too.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing today.
Toyota Stadium where the Colleyville Heritage Panthers win game 2 of week 1. Yeah, figure that one out. 59-34 over the Frisco Heritage Coyotes. It was a Heritage victory. Not sure what happened there, but oh well.
We're good.
Standing by with for a quick interview with head coach Joe Willis. I believe the Colleyville is going to play their
alma mater first.
So the players head that way.
Doing a little.
Heckman, you got Coach Joe, or is
No. He has to go for the alma mater. Come on.
All right, they got to do it. So we'll Chris, what are some scores from around the area?
Well, let's go over some stats from this game.
Statistics from tonight's game we'll head to. Chris,
Colleyville Heritage had a total of 24 first downs. Frisco Heritage had 22, so they're pretty close in that category. Total yards for Colleyville Heritage, 638 yards, Doug. If you're scoring 59 points, you better get a lot of yards on the ground. 421 yards through the air and 217 on the ground. Now, one of the big problems for Colleyville Heritage going into against Trinity, they gave up 392 yards rushing to Heritage. And next week, remember last week when we talked to Coach Lineweaver over at Trinity, and he last year, he says to us, well, I'm trying to be balanced. We're trying to be balanced this year and trying to run the ball and pass the ball. That's what we're trying to do. And I told that to Coach Willis.
A 90-10 split.
Coach Willis says, his balance is run right or run left.
Yeah.
So.
Well, statistics, how did Cam Roan finish throwing the football?
Statistically, 19 for 28 for 421 yards, 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's huge because remember last week we had that pretty big interception versus Lido to close out the game. Mario Ortiz finished the game with 14 carries for 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. He averaged 9 yards a carry, which is pretty incredible for Mario Ortiz. Kevon Ahmad had 6 carries for 57 yards. Cam Roan, 8 carries for 19 yards. Cole Sherhart, 2 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown, which was really good at the end of the game. Jermon Thornton had 2 carries for 3 yards. Let's go to receiving. Connor Cole, 4 catches for 129 yards and 2 TDs. Kevon Ahmad, 7 catches for 125 yards and 2 TDs. Jermon Thornton, 4 catches for 110 yards. You had 3 of your top receivers all with over 100-yard games. That's pretty big for Coach Willis and his crew, Doug.
Well, another nice outing for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, who could be 2-0, but unfortunately they lost last week to the Aledo Bearcats, the number 1 team in the state. Chris, we didn't talk about it at all. Did Colleyville get ranked off of losing a game to the number 1 team in the state? Did they move up? Did they move down in the rankings?
I checked them. They didn't move any.
They stayed right where they are.
They stayed exactly where they are. They were ranked.
Game.
They were ranked number 17 in the state coming into the week, or coming into the Lido game, and they didn't move. Because I think, sometimes you can play a game and you can barely win. They want to see what you do the next game. And I think this game right here, 59-34, this shows this is almost the same score that Lone Star beat Heritage by. So it's hard to compare scores to scores, but, Colleyville looks like a team that they could have a nice playoff run this year. Now, Heritage will be interesting to see what Frisco Heritage next week goes and plays Colleyville Heritage rival, Grapevine.
Rival.
So
Heck, they fight over the stadium they get to play out of.
So we'll see how Frisco Heritage does against I'm surprised how Frisco Heritage does against Grapevine.
All right, we've got down on the field, Heckma Harrison is with, I believe he's with Joe Willis. Heckma?
Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm here with Coach Willis. Coach Willis, way to close out that game. I know you guys were not really satisfied with the win in general, but you got a W and you're getting out of here with one. What do you go back in this next week, because you got a big game coming up on Friday? What are you going to be coaching with you guys this week on?
Well, I'll tell you what, we got an opportunity to play a lot of guys tonight, so we found out where we're at, and again, we're going to take tomorrow just like we did last week, and we're going to look at it with a really critical eye and fix those mistakes, because like you said, we've got some big battles ahead of us too, and I feel confident that our kids are going to do that.
Okay. Hey, also, man, one thing that I know that was really awesome in your huddle right there, the kids taking accountability for the mistakes that they made. What do you think about a team like that when you have guys, your leadership is standing up and saying, hey, we got to do better, and you're not saying it?
Absolutely. They're growing up. And like you said, it's accountability, and that's what our team needs right now. I mean, we need that maturity and that accountability, and I'm really proud of our kids for speaking up right there. That talk is going to continue this next week, and I promise you we're going to get better every week because of it.
That's awesome. It's Heckma Harrison, Coach Joe Willis. All right, man.
Thank you.
All right, Heckma, Coach Joe Willis down on the field. Thank you for that. We'll go ahead and break here. As the postgame show rolls on, we'll be back, and we'll wrap it up from Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas on high school game night. Back after this timeout.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
All right, back at Toyota Stadium. Let's go back down to the field, and Heckma Harrison is with Colleyville Heritage Panther quarterback Cam Roan. Heckma?
Yeah, I'm here with Cam Roan right now. Just, hey, Cam, what do you think about the ball game in general? You guys got the W, but as far as some of the penalties and some of the mental mistakes you guys made, how do you clear those up, because you got a big game coming next week?
Yes, sir. For us, win or loss, there's always something for us to fix. We always have a working mindset. We're always going to get better, even if tonight was 59-0 or 59-34 like it was. We're always going to have something to fix.
Yeah, I mean, after last week's game, I saw you holding your head down, man. But tell me, does a game like this kind of put that bad taste out of your mouth?
It wasn't just that. I mean, games like this, you come out, you want to perform at your highest level for your teammates, not just yourself, for your stats or whatever. But I mean, last week, 24-hour rule always applies week in, week out. After about Saturday night, it was gone, that was it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. Now, tell me this, man. Is the game getting easier for you? Because you're making some awesome throws out there. It seems like the game is slowing down for you.
It's not the game that's changing. The game, it's something that we all highly respect, and it's really beloved to all of us, but it's the fact that we're in the film room, we're on the field making adjustments at full speed, we're preparing better. It's not that the game's getting easier.
I know. Hey, man, Heckma Harrison with Cam Roan, guys. I'll talk to him later.
All right, thank you very much. That's Cam Roan, quarterback for your Colleyville Heritage Panthers. 1-1 now, Chris Beam on the season, and obviously last week was a very big start in the right direction, but never hurts to follow it up. You don't have the letdown after the loss to Aledo. You come in here and you win it 59-34 over. It doesn't look like it on paper, but arguably a very good Coyote football team.
Yeah, real good Coyote football team, because Frisco Heritage is going to make a chance to run for this playoff in the Frisco ISD school districts, their own district. They're one of the top teams, and with guys like Amari Jones and Andrew Henry, Omar Jones. These guys are going to make a good run, and this is a good football team that the Colleyville Heritage Panthers beat tonight. And Colleyville it learned from last week, like Cam says. They get in the film room. this is a game that could spring them in. Now, next week's going to be a hard game, and Coach Willis planned that out. He said, I need my first 3 weeks. I'm going to give hard opponents. I'm not going to scare away from the Trinities of the world, the Aledos of the world. I'm going to play those teams because if you can get battle-tested before district, and when those district games come down, that's when you can propel yourself into a nice playoff run. And this is a good win on a pretty nice stage here at Toyota Stadium.
Well, it's time to wrap up the game when you see a field goal going across the field.
Seriously, they are pulling the field goals off the hinges, and they're moving it. I have two guys.
They look like ants.
Like ants carrying this big yellow down. It's hilarious, actually.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up from here. Cue the music. We'll let it run us out, but we thank you for joining us on this presentation of High School Game Night. Colleyville Heritage Panthers beat the Frisco Heritage Coyotes 59-34. Join us next week from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine as the Panthers take on the rival Euless Trinity Trojans, who used to be in their district last year. Trinity stays in 6A. Colleyville moves down to 5A. But these two teams will get it on from Mustang Panther Stadium. So for Chris Beam, for Heckma Harrison, it's a 7:30 start, I'm being told. So we'll be on the air with our pregame show at 7 o'clock. So once again, for Chris Beam, for Heckma Harrison, I'm Doug Branch. We thank you for listening to this presentation of Colleyville Heritage Panther Football on High School Game Night.